Okay. Mm-hmm. Hello, 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 entertainment daily lovers. Welcome in. We have got some juicy gist to dissect. So let's get right into this quickly. But before we do so, as we wait for people to pull up, yeah, balance this stuff. So wait for people to pull up. Let me quickly go and check our. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Let me go into the channel and check to make sure that we are live and check the sound. Let's do all of that and then we get right into this conversation because get out there, get out there because okay, get out there, get out there because no. Okay, so yes, you are welcome. If you're just joining Royal D, you're welcome. I'm glad you're here, Royal D, because you were on that live stream. Okay, you were on that interview because that's the interview I saw with Kim Baker and the things that were said. We're going to be listening to it. So the first question I have for people that have been following, why do I always forget the first word in her channel's name? Let's talk about it with Amira. Yes, that's the name of her channel. Let's talk about it with Amira. If you have been following her for a very long time or for a while, let me know if she has ever mentioned that she started reacting to this Koro Obidi's case after Koro Obidi's UK attack. This is one question I want to confirm. I'm sure that is her this thing that Miriam was referencing, her interview with Kim Baker that Miriam was addressing. But I just want to double check because that's what Miriam also said. Miriam also confirmed that the interviewer did a fantastic job, okay, with the interview, and the interviewer said that the interviewer just started reacting to this from that time. So please, if anybody here that follows, let's talk about it with Amira knows when she started talking about this Koro Obidi versus Justin's case. Please, let's confirm that. But we're going to pull up this this calling out. I'm laughing because it's so funny. Miriam Awolowo was fuming. She was upset at Kim Baker. Okay, she was like, "You went in there and you lied." And I was hearing also for the first time that, oh, Ron M, you are welcome. Oh, my people are pulling in. You are welcome. It is going down. It's not even been 24 hours that we were dissecting the other video. And here, this bombshell with another supporter of JD. And I'm like, this is not going to pass us by. We must dissect it. Oh my goodness. Welcome everyone. Give the live stream a thumbs up. Say, wow, I was at a party yesterday. Oh, you really? Oh God. I say yes, she's new to Cora's gist. Okay, so Royal D is confirming it that Amara is new to Cora's gist. So and for me, that's the only person because the other interview was with Zoe's son. And I've not seen Kim on another platform. Maybe she has been, discussing this matter like a full interview. That was many hours, okay, not 1 hour in interview. You saw how long we were listening to it yesterday, and we did two parts actually. If you check on the channel, I have a playlist where you can catch up on everything. So if you're not sure of what we are discussing, we are talking about one of JD's supporter, the woman that was responsible for JD's hiring a private investigator that was going to investigate Cora Obidi and LA mom, and then give evidence to them that they will give handover to JD that will help JD to build the CPS case so he can win full custody and whatever else he wanted to do, and probably ship Cora Obidi back to Niger, right? Okay, straight back to motherland. She going. that was their plan, right? So this woman was in charge and she was in their WhatsApp group. And if you were here, remember on that interview, I kept saying this woman was holding back a lot. I did not believe a thing that this woman was saying, okay? And I'm like, this woman, if you're going to come out clean, just do it with your full chest. And that's the problem with this JD supporters, all of them. Because also now Miriam Awolowo is calling her out saying, oh, if you do too much, I'm going to post this, I'm going to post that. Post it already. Stop telling us you're going to post it, post that. You have evidence, post it. They're all guilty of so many things, and they will come out and be bragging. Do you understand? Let me read this. So a lot of people started when Lolo was trying to get on Cora's good side. That is how I got started. Oh, okay. So it seemed like you've even been on it longer than Amira that did the interview. So Kim was on her own platform on Facebook trying to clear herself before the interview with Crystal's son. Yes, Kim has been. Joan, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So if you're just coming in, you're welcome. Please give the live stream a thumbs up. If you want me to welcome you by your name, you have to drop a comment like hello or something so we know who you are and who's here with us. See, but okay. I broke down things like this because she was going this in the army. No, Miriam Awolowo did not say anything bad about the interviewer. Actually, she actually gave her kudos. Like, there's no way you will listen to that interview and you will not know that the lady did fantastic in that interview. You will know that Miriam did a fantastic job with that interview. But I think the point that Miriam was trying to make is the fact that this Kim knew that Amira has not been following the case from the beginning and went there for the interview. Do you understand? Yeah, so I'm going to pull up. She did 2 parts video on her Facebook. They're still there. Let me pull them up because yesterday there are some mistakes. Because these JD supporters, they are very good in posting something, and the next minute, before you even say Jack Robinson, they've already taken it down. So let me share this live stream to my community quickly and then go over to Facebook to Mariam Awolowo's page and let's listen to what she has to say about that interview. And her focus was not the interviewer at all. She really felt the interviewer did a good job, but she was pissed off that this lady lied to the interviewer. And because the interviewer didn't know so much, the interviewer didn't ask her some of the questions that a lot of people were expecting her to ask. And that's what I was saying in my last video. I said this woman was so lucky that she picked someone that didn't know so much about the case and she didn't ask her so much questions. So that we're going to be spilling right here. So if Amira can get Kim back for an interview a second time, that would be fantastic. Okay, because Kim, okay, some of the things you'll be hearing today, your ears is going to be flying. Okay, so let me quickly share this and we'll continue. Okay, let me say join us now. Sharing to my community. If you can share, if you have a platform where you can share, because it is going down. Like I said, Cora Obidi and Cora Obidi supporters, please get Cora Obidi, Nancy, and Ellie Mom, and anybody that is in this thing to keep. They should stay far away from this Kim. Even if she posts 100 million billboards, I've always been on that opinion right from day one. Okay, so share. I've done that. Okay, so Miriam's page. Let me see. Let me pull up the part 1. The part 1 she posted 11 hours ago. The part 2 6 hours ago. So let's start from the part 1 where she's addressing this thing. Let me see. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me take it to the beginning. Let me take it to the very beginning and we'll start listening together. So we're over in Miriam Awolowo's page, and according to her, she said she was just on her own chilling and someone brought her attention to an interview that Kim Baker did. And when she listened to the interview, that she couldn't believe her ears, she couldn't believe her eyes, that Miriam was lying so much. That Miriam said Kim was lying so much to the interviewer and everybody else that is listening or focused on this JD versus Cora's case, that really got her pissed off, that if you're going to do the right thing, you should tell the truth at least. That's what she's saying. But this person that is saying if you're going to do the right thing, you should tell the truth, is also a liar. Okay, don't forget that. Both of them are liars. So let's do this. So we are in Miriam's page listening to this now.
Good morning, good morning.
Let me know if you can hear.
I hope you guys have a nice Friday.
Where's my volume now?
This is going to be a very short video. As a result of the YouTube video that a very good friend of mine brought my attention to. Even though
Absolutely, Ron M.
hear anything that any blogger is saying when it comes to this matter, I don't want to hear it anymore because it's so clear that a lot of these bloggers, they want traffic, they don't understand the way the ecosystem works, and they don't understand how social services work or operate. And it is so sad because some of them, they don't even study the case before they start blogging. So a lot of followers, unfortunately, they become so confused, which trigger them to be extremely upset.
Miriam's page is her name. Just as you hear us saying her name, that's what her page says. And I think there's a princess also in her name. And if you know her face, if you can recognize her face, then when you get to the page, you will recognize her page on Facebook. But yes, her page is Mariam Awolowo on Facebook. And the other lady, this lady L you're talking about, you just have to put the word I think her name, then truth teller. I think that's what her page name is, if you want to hear them spilling their BS. So that's how you get their pages on Facebook. And this lady L from the UK, she's very active on YouTube too.
People you are supposed to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. People you claim.
Kim Baker has 2 Facebook. She's even live now on YouTube and on Facebook. Kim has 2 Facebook pages, and one is We Move, as one word, was. So We Move was, and the other one is Kimmy Kim. Those are her 2 Facebook pages that is active now. But she's live right now. Kim is live right now on Facebook and on YouTube, just chatting with her fans.
Supposed to respect you enough to at least give you a statement. That's what Facebook influencer does. They will give you.
The Kimmy is with a Y, I think. Yeah, a Y.
Honest statement that they will put out, not just talk on video alone. But apparently, JD and Kiro, they haven't done this. And no.
You can see how this Miriam, you see why I tell you that no matter what these people, they tell you, oh, JD this, them, but we're standing on our own, we're standing by the truth. Don't believe anything that comes out of any of these women's mouth. They are all liars, and they're just out there to save their head. Look how this woman is shamelessly saying, oh, JD and KO, they've never done this, they've never done that. Okay, but JD did 1, 2, 3 videos. Doesn't matter if JD has done 1 million videos. He is the manipulator here. He is the aggressive one. He is the one that keeps recruiting people to go after somebody that is not chasing him, somebody that is not fighting him. So this is not even a battle. Okay, this man is just out there trying to destroy his ex, and look how this Miriam is explaining the thing.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, about 3 videos. For the first time, he did those 3 videos. I think it was 2 months ago. Just after he finished his series, he said it. He's been going through CPS cases because CPS wanted to remove his children from him. They want to take the children to foster care. Now, let me one thing I've observed about this blogger is that she's a good presenter. It started very well.
You hear?
She's new. According to her, she's not familiar with the case. I believe she said she started blogging about Cable after the alleged London attack. Now, guys, Kim Baker was.
Now, this is the part she said that made me to suspect that it was Amira this lady was talking about. Secondly, is the fact that it's only on Amira's platform I have seen that full interview. I've not seen this lady's recent interview on any other person's platform. So I don't know if Kim has ever been on any other platform this month of June, or let's say the month of May in 2024. So I think that's from the explanation, because also even is this 2024, YouTube started suggesting let's talk about it with Amira's channel to me. So I just thought in my mind that I think she's new, because I know Jade and the rest of them, even the supporters of this person like Lolo and the rest, YouTube suggests their videos, because if you're talking about Cora's gist and watching those gist, YouTube will suggest the content according to what you watch. So with this statement she made here, made me think she was referring to that particular interview.
And Kim, you keep changing your stories. Number one, Kim, you got involved with JD because of what you were chatting away in the WhatsApp group, or whether it's Messenger group or WhatsApp group. The chat is there. I know somebody who was in that chat. Somebody put somebody I know in that chat.
Yes, Kimi is Kimi is live on Facebook. She said she's going to start. I watched it a little bit. I went in there a little bit. I didn't comment, I didn't say anything, but I was just listening to the chat. She was just chatting away with her people. And she said she's going to be more active on YouTube now, that she wants to leave Facebook, that she heard that she can do subscribers only, so she can leave the haters over there in Facebook and move over to YouTube and do her thing, so she can do her live stream, having moderators, and they will help her moderate her chat and block people out, block the haters. And she can also put subscription, and people probably pay a few cents or money or something like that to hear her talk. So she was just chatting away, and I think someone came in and asked her a question, because I didn't see the comment, because I did not click in. I was just listening with my headset. So I think somebody asked her something, and she said something in the lines of she will not speak about those things, that she doesn't care, that this particular channel is just for her coffee, relaxation, and something like that. That maybe you should go, so telling them that that Kim is for that coffee and whatnot, but that if you want to hear about Kora Obidi, you should go to her We Move Was. That's where she's going to be posting about Kora Obidi and things like that. So I don't know if she's going to address this over there, but Miriam have said that she's going to break this down little by little. And if you remember, I think the interview is about 4 hours, so it's a long interview. If you want to dissect it, you have to take your time. Do it once, or you have to do it several times. Like I did it twice. I did 2 live stream to dissect that interview. So this woman, she has done part 1 and 2. Let's wait for more.
They screenshot everything. We have everything that you came before you met JD were saying in that forum. You said in that forum that
which Royal D, which person's Facebook you want to find? Because I just wrote Kim's one. Of course, if you go into one of Kim's Facebook, you will see her she pinned the other Facebook also and her YouTube. So if you're able to find We Move Was, I just wrote it in the comment section. This We Move Was is her this thing, Kim's this thing, her Facebook. But if you cannot find her, try and see if you can find my Entertainment Daily on Facebook. If you can find me on Entertainment Daily, so I can actually tag you in one of her videos on Facebook, so you can get to Kim's Facebook. Okay, I'm not skipping anybody's comment. Okay, I'm just trying to respond to those this thing. Okay, so let's continue with this. And sorry if you're just coming in and you feel like we're pausing and talking. This is not my content. So in order to make it mine, I have to pause. We listen a little bit. I have to pause and explain and also talk. So to make the difference, because that's what YouTube wants us to do. In order to, if you're reacting to someone's video, you have to make it different from what the person made. Okay, so let's go.
$10,000 to be PI. That's how you get the attention from Janice. That's how you got connected.
So did you all see how this? Did you notice that in the interview with Amiora, this woman did not explain it the way this one is explaining it now. Now she is saying that Kim Baker came into that WhatsApp group announcing to everybody that she has, and when she did this announcement that she has not met Justin Dean, she came in announcing to everybody in the WhatsApp group that she has actually paid for a private investigator with the in the amount of $10,000, and then she got the attention of someone that this Mariam Awolowo just mentioned now. And Miriam is saying, who pays such money for someone or for somebody that you don't know? You just go and pay a case that you've not even followed up so very well. You've not even met the person you're fighting for. You've already paid $10,000 for or to a private investigator. You understand?
Indeed. You were the one who scared JD to the point of having anxiety.
Oh,
you are the one who sold a lie to JD that
yes, Kim, yes.
Yeah.
Kim, I think she spoke about it on that live stream, on that interview too. She has, and she's live right now on her interview on both. Yes, she is.
So all these bad things, I don't want to mention them on this video. And they're going to take the children to Nigeria, they're going to take them to Mexico.
So did you see something else that Miriam is saying? Remember, Kim spoke about when JD went to, is it the LA Express airport in the US? Correct me if that's not the name, but I think that's what they call it, LA Express or something like that. Airport, when she was saying it's one of the most busiest airports in the United States or something like that, or in that particular state. And she said that JD was sitting down there because someone, and I think she said it was Miriam. On that interview, it was Miriam that told him that Cora was trying to run away with the children to Nigeria and never returned with the children. And then JD called the police, and the police went to Cora Obidi's home while JD was at the airport waiting to see Cora hopping on a flight with his children or something like that. Right? And she was saying that, maybe Cora will not fly direct from the US to Nigeria, but maybe she's going to fly from the US to Mexico, and from Mexico, probably they will not need a passport flying from Mexico to Nigeria. That's what Kim was explaining on her interview with Amiora. And she said it was all the fault of Mariam Awolowo. Now, Miriam is saying it is Kim Baker that actually fed JD all those lies, telling JD that LA Mom and Cora Obidi is into trafficking and all those things. And these are things that she also mentioned on that interview. So you see the back and forth between the both of them. Their story, both of them are liars, actually, in my opinion. Just let me know in the comment section what you think.
This will happen to Chile. That man didn't sleep. Kim. Instead having anxiety, he got scared, Kim. He got extremely scared because of what you were saying to him. I don't understand why you go from one platform, you went to Beach, you went to another blogger, you went to this new blogger, but your stories keep
Royalty, drop from my profile photos here on YouTube. When you see my Facebook, you will recognize my profile on my page on Facebook, because I use the same profile photo, so it's easy for people to know which of the Entertainment Daily it is. So drop me a comment. I posted one of the video today about their whole brouhaha. Drop a comment on on that video, so I will follow your page on Facebook. When I get to her page, I will tag you on her page, on her video, so you can get to hers. I don't comment on Miriam's I don't comment on any of their stuff, but maybe I will do that just so you can listen. I just watch them and I follow them because I want to get their stuff. But I don't even follow them with my Entertainment Daily. I follow them with my regular page. But maybe I have to tag you with Entertainment Daily. Sorry, excuse me. My throat is dry.
I hope and I pray.
Sorry, I'll get some water.
Very, very heavy, because you keep insisting you want Abel's address so that you can send this file of JD to. That is the same lie you told JD, that there was a file, that the PI was in California. He went to his office where you asked him to be on that Saturday. You were not there. You were the one who keep changing stories, and I had to chase you to find out what you are up to, what is going on, Kim.
And you're hearing what this woman is saying. I told you people yesterday that all this thing that Kim is saying, I've got a lot of screenshots and I can post them. Sorry, we're talking so much, I'm coughing. Kim is saying I have a lot of screenshots of chats from the comments from our private WhatsApp group. You know that they are JD private WhatsApp group, and that she can post them and yada yada yada. And I said, why have you not posted them already? And remember, she also made a statement saying that those people, the other people, commented a lot, but she just spoke a little. And I'm like, that's not true. If you're just coming in and I don't read your comment, you're welcome. I'm seeing some stuff. Yeah. Okay, so you're well. I just saw it now. A whipping stick. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So there's just so much going on. Oh, okay. There's so much going on, really. Okay, so let's continue listening. We're still listening to part 1. We'll listen to her part 2.
I have to tell JD that no, I need to speak to this lady who is telling you all this so that I can assess what she's saying. And after I assess what you were saying, including you saying that I should tell JD that you fancy him.
Whipping stick.
It was after that I told JD, I told you this woman is not okay. Something is not right, because nobody who doesn't know you will just pay a PI $10,000 on your behalf. They haven't even met you, they don't know you. I know about donors who even give more to people they see
exactly, whipping stick.
But they give them that money.
A whole whooping 10,000.
Or for their needs, not to go and pay a PI to be investigating early mom or KO or something like that. It doesn't make sense. So it was after my phone call to you, Kim, that he stopped taking your call because you disappeared. You went back to pen. You didn't, that is why you didn't see him face to face. I insisted that he.
Ron M, you're so right. Like, you're just gonna pay $10,000 for a total stranger. You must be what? Like, I'm not saying people can, but you must really, invest your time, follow through with everything, knowing fully well that fight you want to fight for that person is a just fight, is a true fight, and then you can invest that amount of money. But when Miriam talked about this money, and then she now spoke about where she said that this woman told her that she fancies Justin. I said, didn't I tell you people that some of these people are just after his cucumber? You understand? After he sprays his hair and brushes it to one side and he's soft spoken, you almost can't see his eyes. Some of them just fall in love immediately.
Will see you face to face. So you escape every single excuses. He has your messages as well.
So hit the like button if you're just coming in, and yes, super chat, super sticker, everything is working.
At least be honest with people. And in terms of they want to take children away from Korah, I'm going to drop a question here, please, guys. In January 2023, when JD sent that application through the family division that he wants emergency custody order, what did the judge say to him? The judge says to him, yeah, 1, he doesn't have jurisdiction over anything relating to the emergency custody order. And secondly, Korah couldn't be served. Go and check it out. He put the application.
This Miriam will always say everything that is going to favor her master, her Lord and personal savior, the Muzungu. She's still an Oyibo man that can never do wrong. So everything she's saying, she's just like Kim Baker. You guys, I'm telling you.
The following day, the judge gave him the expert order to remove the children from social media and to make sure that it was only him and Cora that exchanged the children because of what
Lady Money Roll, you're welcome.
When Nancy was in America. So that is what the judge saw. When Nancy threatens him that she's going to slap him when they went to exchange the children with Cheetah, Nancy, KO. The video still exists. But in terms of when they...
You see how she spoke about how Nancy said Nancy was going to slap JD. But she did not include the part where JD went and reported in court and said Cora came with a hefty, giant black man. Meanwhile, when they now pull up the photo of the giant, hefty black man, it was the cheetah that he knows, and he's even taller and chubbier than the cheetah. So whatever she says, she will try to paint JD to be this very nice person.
Whether somebody wants to take a children from Cora, guys, the people you are listening to have to do consequences, they don't know the consequences, and they do not know the social services oppression. They don't know nothing about CPS. And I thank God that this new blogger on YouTube, she was honest with that. And that is the person that you guys said, oh, she's been reading court papers. She's been reading the divorce papers.
This is another thing, another statement she made that made me think she was talking about Amira, the a blogger. Because if you know one thing, people have been saying that Amira is reading the court documents. Like she has court documents and she's reading the court documents. But if people have been saying she reads the court document, I don't know why Miriam is now pissed off that this is the same person you people say is reading court. Did she say she was reading their present court case? There's a whole lot of, they've been to court so many times. So if anybody's trying to lay hand on their court documents, it could be the divorce document, it could be anything. But maybe she's reading so she understands the case, because she's just following the case now. But these justice supporters, they're everywhere. Anybody that is not speaking on behalf of their master, they don't like.
Happened in 2022. It has absolutely nothing to do with the CPS case. All the evidence,
yeah, that's true.
I collected there, they are what they call direct evidences. The links and tons of links those other women were sending.
Not only the both of them, including the Lady L, the Lady F, you know, in the Minnesota, and all of them put together. Anybody that is in that WhatsApp group with them, anybody that has ever been, I don't care if you were there for 5 seconds, anybody that has ever been there, they're all liars.
Well, no, you increasing a defense for JD. It was the CPS who wants to take the children from JD. It was the CPS who wants to take the children from KFO. Since January. When JD
that's what she will say.
The judge said no.
That's what she will say. But then when you go check the court documents that Jade was talking about, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday, you will see what the request that he put in, what he wanted. He wanted full custody. He wanted no visitation by the mom, by their mom. So what is she talking? What is this woman saying? This woman is another crazy one, really.
I cannot think on this case about emergency custody order. You guys have the application. There was no hearing. I keep repeating it to you guys. Show me evidence of any hearing of that paper you guys are reading to confuse all your followers. Show the court hearings for that paper.
Why is she pained? Why is Mariam Awolowo pained that YouTube bloggers are going to lay their hands on these documents and they are sharing it with their audience. Like, seriously, I don't understand. You're not JD, you're not Cora. Your name is not on that document or any of the documents. Why are you paying? Because they're exposing you and your master and the cohort, and now she wants to blame all the bloggers that are sharing information about those documents, that anybody that stays in the US, Ron M here is saying it, all the people that are based in the USA, it's public this thing record, so anybody can get it if they want to. Why is it pending Miriam?
For that filing in 2023. The court papers doesn't exist because there was never a hearing. Judge Scott Nod does not have jurisdiction. Just like the same way when Cora went to court, to family court, to want to get money, money from JD to pay for the school fees and to sign the passport, what did Judge Scott say? The same thing Judge Scott said to Justin in January.
Royalty, that's why most of them are, or not even most of them, all of them, even the ones that are not talking, their hearts are beating very fast now. It's beating 10 billion beats per second because they are scared. They know that they've done so much that there will be some type of penalty, some type of punishment for them, and they are so scared. That's why they are running helter-skelter, looking for who to blame. She came out here to call out Kim. Now she's blaming the bloggers that are analyzing the court documents. Oh, they are not lawyers. They are not. If you want us to go get lawyers, we can go get lawyers to come and analyze this court documents. What is your business? Nobody came out and pretended as she that is complaining about bloggers now. She was the one that was pretending that she collected, using all those grammars that legal practitioners, lawyers, and whatnot will use, judges. And that's why Justin Dean came out and called her out. Look at how she's still speaking about the person that called her a fake and a scammer. That she's no lawyer. This is weird. This is really weird.
And went up to what emergency custody order. I do not have jurisdiction over this case because you guys were being investigated by the DCFS. Guys, please, if you have children in the diaspora and you and your husband, you are in.
Don't listen to any advice from this woman.
Please,
the ones that she advised. Nobody should listen to her advice. All the advice and all the case file that she and Kim, because Kim Baker was in charge of that stuff. I will try to find that email again and read it again. She and Kim Baker was in charge of this CPS case, building CPS case and whatnot, and it got to court and the judge, still threw it out. I don't know why she thinks she has the right to advise parents in diaspora that have kids.
Study how the court system works and how the social services operate. What is CPS? The CPS have two powers: to investigate.
Don't mind her. She thinks we cannot see children. We're blind.
The two cases in court is State of California versus KO. State of California versus JD. If anybody is disputing, tell them to show you the hearings and the court papers involving JD versus KO, KO versus JD. Up till the time I'm speaking today is Sunday. We are now in June 2024. There is no one application to remove the children from Cora. Followers, stop allowing bloggers who doesn't work or never worked in the social services or who doesn't know.
Can you imagine? This woman is transferring all her anger on the bloggers. Are the bloggers responsible for what JD is going through? Are the bloggers the ones that went and advised JD to go and file on collect all the nonsense and put himself in trouble? Are the bloggers the ones that told JD to give permission to a crazy woman with a lengthy criminal record and came online telling us that she was his nanny? This woman is just misplaced priority. She's just confused, being angry at bloggers.
How the court operates confuse you.
Nobody's confusing anybody.
From
Ask me, why is she mad?
Like got the same reply from Judge Scott. Period. I'll come back later when I'm less busy to educate Kim and remind Kim more about what she said. And look, like I said, I can't even blame Kim. JD needs to be careful of what he said to all these strange women.
Oh, that's fact. That's fact, Ron M.
Listen to my advice. He wouldn't even talk to Kim Baker. You have to watch what comes out of your mouth. You have to. It's the mouth. So many women, so many of these women, majority of them are not even okay, not educated, nothing. What value have they brought to your life now? So what is the point of talking with them? It doesn't make sense.
The one that's talking all the time with Jade is telling somebody else to stop talking. Let me double check something that I think I didn't do about this live stream. Give me a second. Let me see something. You know, it is really funny that this woman is just going to be complaining and telling this Kim what to do and what not to do. I think because she knows that the more Kim is talking, Kim will be exposing her also. And it's paining her that Kim is not saying, you know, the level at which she was involved in this whole thing. And it makes her very angry. And now she wants to blame Kim for not telling the whole truth, or Kim are misleading people. Yeah. That Kim is misleading. Exactly. I'm doing a bit digging in this. That Kim is doing so much. Sorry, I'm trying to check something on this live stream. Then we'll listen to the part 2 of the this. I'm trying to check some. Okay, yeah, right. Let's get this done now. Because I was so quick trying to get in here with this. Now that I have few minutes, so okay, I have to set this live stream properly, and then we get into. I think I did now. I don't know where. I'll just go back out and come back in to check. Okay, so let me go back to Facebook.
Good morning.
Let's go to what's the wait. So we'll listen to the part 1 where the one she posted 12 hours ago, and that was about 13 minutes video. The one we just finished listening to, which she said Kim Baker versus JD, my reply part 1, educational. She always put educational, 50-50 custody. You must learn the court system. Yeah, you that you learned the court system, you still didn't build a good case for your Mr. JD. So now we will go to the part 2 she posted 7 hours ago. Excuse me, and she titled that Kim Baker versus JD, my reply part 2, children, F and examination and the lies. Okay, so let's get into that. Hold on.
Because you are making things worse for yourself. You are in reply to some of the things she said during our interview on YouTube that was brought to my attention yesterday. Kim Baker, let me make some corrections, okay? Because I've never seen a woman being who is so deluded like you before in a very long time. I've seen so many.
The person that's calling somebody deluded is the same person that doesn't have any common sense. Also,
characters when it comes to this case, but you are making things worse for yourself. You are just creating more and more confusions and more upset unnecessarily. Yet you are asking for forgiveness. Do you know the meaning of forgiveness? There's no way you can, in one hand.
Look at this one that has committed so much havoc against Cora. She's never asked for forgiveness, but she's complaining and asking Kim if Kim knows anything about forgiveness. This is just unbelievable.
See, anyone to forgive you when you are still lying, when you are still committing the same offense.
Don't mind her. Let her keep dragging the bloggers.
God is not asleep. Now, let me, oh my goodness, Kim, the information you narrated on the interview with this blogger on YouTube, related to children being abused by JD and all that kind of stuff, that is a lie. You lied.
How do you know?
You lied.
How do you know? It is you lied. You lied. She has said you lied. You lied 3, 4, 5 times. How do you know? You that you're based in the UK. You're the one telling the one that is based in the US that she lied. She lied. Well, I'm not saying that the both of them are liars, but the way she's stressing this thing, did Justin send you any work? Justin said, "Stay away from me, Mariam Awolowo. You are a scammer." Why are you still fighting for him? He did not ask you.
I have all the DCFS reports and social work reports, including the charges. Every damn paper of the CPS, I've got them. Every DCFS paperwork, I've got them. Emails, I've got them. When you don't have facts of the matter, can't you just shut the F off? I'm sure you are a matured woman, and according to you, you have a child in need.
Exactly, Ron M. I can understand how women that are of this age, grandmothers, that should be busy with their grandkids, doing something, going on a trip, just enjoying life, because just they are out here fighting and dragging to get the attention of somebody that is mean and very confused human being. And they're doing the most. And they have grown-up children that can see these things. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
Somebody's children as well. And for you to even be making that kind of serious insinuation, you should be ashamed of yourself, Kim. Now, let me put the correction out there. Kim, you told one blogger who is playing the audio on YouTube, you told that blogger about bruises found on the children's P area. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Well, this part she's talking about, I don't know if I think maybe she's talking about a different blogger, because on that interview, I didn't hear about bruises. I just know that Kim was trying to hint something, but she did not really come out explaining that thing. And she said she didn't want to really talk about it. And Amira moved to the next question. I think this particular part, maybe she's talking about a different blogger that we don't know.
It is a big lie. Nothing of such was found on the children's P area.
So we are the
what
husband.
Triggers that is totally different from what you were narrating. And Krista was not the nanny that was in the court papers that Baby J spoke to about what happened at her mother's house. It wasn't Krista. I have the name of the nanny who was there then.
But did she even say it was Crystal? She just said she spoke to a nanny, and the nanny said that was what the boy. That story is just a bogus story made up by JD. Fed that nonsense story to his child. Wanted his child to go to the hospital and say that, so the doctors and nurses and whomever is going to meet the child first, and then CPS and everybody will just buy that story. So Cora gets into trouble. Cora registers as the ex-offender, or Cora is shipped back to motherland. That's just a bogus story. I don't think nobody's going to tell me that Cora's first child made those statements to the father or to the nanny or to anybody. If she did, it was grooming.
Who did you spoke to? Why did you lie? In fact, Why would Nancy share that kind of information with you, according to you?
Did she say it was Nancy that shared it? I don't know. These people, they're just back and forth with their stories. Really? Did she say it was Nancy that told her that story? Was she not part of the WhatsApp group? Don't you people discuss all the evil plans you want to carry out?
Because I expect at least KO to send the paperwork to Nancy so that Nancy can read the outcome of the hospital and what triggers it. It wasn't Krista that was the nanny.
Why is she defending Krista?
The name of the nanny, a witness statements, everything. I've got a copy of it, which was submitted to court by the CPS. And let me correct you. Yes, you are right. In every hospital, we have police attached service. We have the CPS attached service, but it is not the CPS that will see the children first if they go to the hospital. The hospital nurse.
God, I don't die. Somebody please tell Miriam Awolowo to choose correctly which accent you want to do. I thank God, thank you for heaven. I don't fish out. Did she just say hospital? So hospital twice, and then she say hospital. I beg, Madam Mariam Awolowo, just say hospital or hospital and leave it at that. What is hospital? If you're gonna say hospital, say that. What is this now? If you're going to give us American accent, give us American accent. If you want to give us British accent, give us British accent. Or I beg, speak pidgin, give us Nigerian pidgin accent or something else, or even Russian accent. Which one is hospital, then hospital? Hi, adult men. No wonder they are blindly following JD. If you cannot even tell in one sentence which accent you want to use, hi, wahala dey for this. I don't die. Hospital. Your British English is not Britishing. I beg, speak Yoruba. What's your grandma?
We check the children. Sometimes it is the doctor that will first of us check the children. Sometimes it is the nurses that will first of us check the children. And the doctor will be called, depending on the request, to do a forensic examination on the children.
You know, this Miriam likes to act like she knows every single thing. And she sounds exactly like JD, that will tell you if y'all know how to read, if y'all are smart, if y'all. And then they said he didn't know how to read until he was grown. Everything. Excellent. So this whole thing is just funny.
It was after the nurses, they do findings, then they determine whether to involve their CPS attached services. And in this case, they did. It was the hospital.
Hospital.
Who involved the CPS. And the CPS partake, including the police partake, because it involves child abuse allegation. Nothing relating to bruises till today was found on those children came. And I'm so disappointed that even Nancy can discuss such matter with you, with somebody like you.
Why is she sounding as if it is Nancy? Did Nancy come out to tell you that she had this conversation with this woman that lies through her teeth? You too, you lie through your. What made you think this woman would do anything to just make JD look like the perfect husband and father of the year?
And this is why families have to be careful of the information they share with people like this. And now you are sharing this type of sensitive information to bloggers. We know what triggers that examination. It was because of what according to Baby J, and a referral was made to the social services. But you guys came on social media spreading lies that JD do that horrible things to his own children. And JD couldn't sleep. He was crying his eyes out, seeing all.
What? It's not plans that he plans that he set in motion that turned around and backfired. Joe will understand where this thing is going. I believe he was the one that fed his child those information. If that child ever said it, I don't even believe the child said anything like that. He fed the child those things, so the child will be, when they get to when he takes the child to the hospital, and then the child will now tell them in the hospital that, oh, look, this happened, that happened in my mom's home. The next thing, they call the police from the hospital, they go to Cora's home, they pick up Cora, and straight up, do you understand? That's not something you even joke with. And for some people that are really, really evil, they can even manipulate, do some kind of things that will look like bruises or something. So the police to be, to be an evidence against the accused. So in his mind, that will help his case. It's either she goes to jail or she's deported. And that's what he gets the kids. If you're going to do something like that to the kids will not be in your custody. Even when you visit, you might get only supervised visitation with your own kids, or you won't even get anything. So when it didn't work out the way they planned it, it backfired, and now it now looked like it was him that did something. Meanwhile, his target was the mother of the children, but then it backfired on him, and she's here explaining what we don't know, telling us he didn't do it. You were in the UK. How do you know?
Including the one that is now leading JD's followers now to be running a mouth. He was the ringleader in those days, spreading these terrible allegations against JD that daily want JD to want to cut by himself.
He never tried to cut by himself.
After the Korean chuck her out, now look at the way she's dividing all of you, including the useless one in Minnesota.
I'm afraid I don't collect bullets.
Guys,
Lady F has collected stray bullets, including the useless one in Minnesota. Did I tell you people yesterday that all of these JD's fans are fighting between themselves because they don't like themselves? I don't understand how you can be in a private WhatsApp group. You can claim that you're trying to fight to prove this man's innocence, and you just try to get full custody of his kids for him. You're trying to fight to get justice for this man. And you people that are fighting for the same cause, you don't even like yourselves. You can't even stand each other. You cannot see eye to eye. They are all shading. If you go to all of their Facebooks, when people say, I can't stand these people, I say sometimes you can't stand them. Just follow them to hear the rubbish that comes out of their mouth. So you know the kind of people they are. They can't stand each other. Every time they're insulting each other, every time you go to each of their pages, even when they are speaking about somebody else, they will make sure they throw stray bullets to the other people. Now tell me, what did that JD's best friend that talks a lot, that one that calls Cora the P word, that one has collected straight bullet too from Miriam's hand when she's trying to address this one.
Found on those children in the P area. And in fact, JD, I remember clearly, that was the time JD asked me to please forward the referral that he made to the social.
You know what? I really, really feel sorry for these little children. I really feel sorry that this man will fight this battle and fight so dirty that he's using his children as a weapon. And to think that both of them going to have this 50-50 custody for the next 18 years, and it doesn't look like this man is going to stop anytime soon. And those children are growing up. They are growing up. So it is really, 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 really sad that this man will not just say, there are so many women out there. Like, why are you still fighting with someone that you're divorced from? What is that thing that is making you so upset that you cannot just let go for the sake of your children and just focus on raising the kids together? And you just come up with all, imagine this little child being taken to the hospital. Nurses and doctors are asking very weird questions that she will be thinking in her head, what in heaven's name are these people talking about? Like, seriously, if their mom, if Cora wants to do something, like, she doesn't have her own body that she will use to do something like that, she will go and invite people into her own home to do something like that with her own child. Who is going to believe that nonsense? The man, I don't know. He's not smart at all. He doesn't even know what he doesn't think through. And with these women,
bloggers that we trusted in those days.
Karen Dara, you're welcome.
For the children, so that the people will know that he's innocent. You guys, you spend so much life.
I'm watching with two girls walk by the TV. Seriously, this is serious. You don't want to miss a thing that we're saying here. Oh God.
Triggers the investigation was what Baby J said that happens at her mother's house. And anytime children say that, it is the responsibility of anyone that the child spoke to make a report, and a report was made to the social services, to the CPS, who advised JD to take the children to the hospital. And both children were taken to the hospital, forensically examined. No bruises were found on the children's area. Kim,
but the thing is, Kim didn't even speak at length when she was addressing this particular thing. And I feel like right now, from the way this one is explaining, she is now giving even more information. If you listen to that interview of Kim, except this particular part, she was not referencing Amira's interview, because on Amira's interview, Kim did not speak so much about this particular thing. She just said it in a way that you understand, what she was talking about, but she didn't really want to explain so much about it, and she said she wouldn't do that. But then the way this one keeps saying P area, P area, P area, P area, maybe she's talking about a different blogger.
Nancy, I don't know why, in the name of God, Nancy will share this kind of information and be asking you this kind of question. That is if it is true that Nancy was the one who brought it to your attention. It is a lie. I had the paperwork, the medical paperwork, the outcome. Nothing was found on the children's P area.
But Kim did not even say anything was found. Did Kim say anything was? Kim said they got to the hospital, but the Cora's daughter refused to, as in didn't say anything. So there was nothing they could do, and the child was sent home. You understand? So I don't even know why it is paining Miriam that Kim mentioned that in her explanation. It's part of the plotting that they've been plotting. So she has to mention it, because if that child had said something when the child was taken to the hospital, we wouldn't be here discussing this, because Cora would have been in jail already.
Kimbeka, please. I don't know what is triggering you to be going from one blogger to the other, all because you want whatever. But I think it's about time you sit your ass down and take care of your daughter. She needs you. You send me a picture of your daughter, remember? Did you ever see me post it in public or share it with anyone? Did you? Did you ever see me share any of the paperwork relating to Justin?
You see why I was telling you all that Kim just kept saying, oh, I was there for a few days, I was there for a few minutes, I didn't do much, I'm just, you have to understand I was not. And I'm like, this woman, you're lying. You see now, Do you just up and send photos of your children to a total stranger? Well, JD does it, but I mean, a reasonable person, not as if Kim is also reasonable, but nobody just ups and sends photograph. You must have some kind of relationship with that person. You've been talking, you're comfortable with that person before you can send. So if Miriam is saying she has a photo of Kim's child, and remember how Kim said she's protective of her daughter, and the only time that people saw her child, when her child just showed briefly on her live stream, they screen grabbed it and started posting it and started mocking her child, you know. So, but this woman is saying she has a photo of her child. So it means that they've been besties for a very long time. And for me, that email, which is just one, we don't, well, I believe they have several, that Kim and Miriam were sending to each other back and forth. Kim lied when she said she was not that involved. I said it from the beginning that Kim was the one in charge of CPS case.
Public? Come on, Kim. Why the lie? You have to remember, you made Justin be scared for the children's lives.
You see?
Because of your lie that the children are going to be kidnapped by LA Mom and KO. That the FBI have got information, the PI have got information about a kidnapping ring headed by, LA Mom, which is a lie. There was no file till today came. It was a
You see? What did you remember when Kim spoke about that on that interview? Kim did not say that she was the one that told JD. She just spoke. She just said, JD went to, and the way she even started telling that story, JD went to the airport, then sent police to her home. Cora is gonna run away with the children. They're gonna run to Mexico. There's this ring thing that they're doing. They're gonna bust in LA's mom home. LA's mom is gonna be arrested. Then she knew JD was lying, and then she turned on JD. And I'm like, this your story is not story in the way you're telling it. So she was actually the one that started that conversation by telling JD that that's what Cora and LA Mom does. And probably because she came in with that, I have gotten a private investigator. It will make everybody to believe whatever she's saying, because they would think that it is coming from the private investigator, but not knowing that Kim was doing all of that so she gets so close to JD so both of them can start running things. So both of them can start flexing together. So both of them can be an item. They can be a thing. Since she told this Miriam that she fancies him. Oshi needs to both
now you are saying that you switched from JD and you started investigating KO. But you lied to JD that the reason for the PI was to investigate KO and LA Mom. The PI was supposed to give you the file. Now you are saying that you switch on JD and you and your PI, you started investigating JD in order to give a file to KO. You are a bloody liar. There's no file to give to KO. It's the same lie you told JD that make JD become restless, anxiety. Ask him what I asked him to do when you were doing this to him in order to get his breathing back. You don't do that to people. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of bloggers fighting each other because they allow somebody like Kim, somebody who has the same tendency like Kim, to come in between them, to spread lies against me to them, to spread lies against each other to them, using some Africans from Cote d'Ivoire who migrated to the United States, connected to Minnesota. The police just do that connection for us with the phone numbers and the emails and the messages of threats. Why can't you guys sit down and say, hold on a minute?
There's so much. That's what I was saying yesterday, that If Kim beats her chest and she's telling us that I have turned around, madam, post all those chats and all the voice notes that you people had in that private WhatsApp group. Post it. Post every single one of it. Do not leave anything, including Miriam. It's not to come out here and be running your mouth, because now you're running your mouth exposing the one that Kim did not mention in her interview. If Kim comes out now to respond back to you, Kim will now start exposing the ones that you did also that will shock all of us too. They've done so much, and none of them is bold enough to blast all their WhatsApp conversation. Put all the people there with their names. All the 100 people you said were on that WhatsApp, the two WhatsApp group that we know of. Post all of them online. Let bloggers carry it and start analyzing it. Let it go viral. Because when it was time to say that Cora Spekus was named after a nightclub in Nigeria, JD was quick to announce it to the whole world. When it was time for him to say Cora Obidi was banging a married man when his second child was in her stomach, JD was quick to announce it. So if you all are coming out to say JD is a liar now, you found out he's a liar, he was deceiving you, madam, post all the information you have. Post it online. Because anybody that was bold enough and comfortable enough to be on that WhatsApp group should get the punishment, should get the penalty that is coming. But none of them would dare to do that because they know that they are all guilty, deep into this thing. Seriously.
Why is somebody like Kim and the one in Minnesota and Krista, why are they doing this? Why are they releasing information they are not supposed to release? For what purpose? The same thing, Krista started releasing information that nobody knows anything about. That triggers this new investigation. Anybody out there, and I repeat, anybody out there who is telling you that JD wants to remove the children from KO, tell them to give you the date of the hearing. You will see the way they will run away from you. It is a lie.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie, because she was the one that was building. She was doing all the collecting information and building the document that she posted the file on her visit. And now bloggers are analyzing it. That's why she started dragging the bloggers that they don't know anything about court documents, that they cannot interpret court documents, but they're out here trying to do that. And now she's turning around and telling us there was no time he tried to. There was no time he tried to. Madam, lie to your head, I beg.
Using this as gaslighting. Because people will actually believe that he's interested in taking the children away from Cora, but he's not interested in taking away the children from.
Oh, actually, it's Kim. Kim is more right now. If you ask me, Kim is more deadly than this lady L that you just mentioned. Now, responding to Ron M's comment, Kim is more deadly than this lady L from the UK. Because if you go to Lady L's Facebook and her YouTube channel, she's still dragging Cora. Do you understand? She's still dragging Cora and still saying things. So you understand that she drags both of them, but she drags Cora more than she drags JD. It's when JD says something about her, that's when she comes in and insults JD. But she's still dragging Cora. So at least Cora and everybody around Cora, the Koreans and anybody else that sees the truth in this whole story will never ever trust that lady L. But if you notice, people are beginning to have soft spot for Kim, and that's what Kim wants. And now she's coming out with, did you see her post? I did that as a short video, and the video is on the channel, where she was posting saying in her Facebook on her Facebook page that anybody that wants to support her with her court case, I don't know what court case she has that Kim has, that anybody that wants to donate to her should DM her for donation and things like that. Kim is just trying to curry favor from Cora's supporters. She has seen that Cora has supporters from home and abroad. And she's coming out with this her fake confession, half-baked, half-cooked, little to no truth confession, so she can get people on her side, people start supporting her, donating money to her, and all of that. And if people let their guards down and start sharing things with this woman, she will take it back to JD. Because if Miriam is telling us that this woman actually fancied JD, I think she still has something in there for JD, okay? So that's what's going to happen. So Cora and Nancy should Totally ignore this woman. If she has any evidence, send it to their lawyer.
Because the family court does not have jurisdiction over their family case anymore.
Because tell me, even if you're trying to get someone to forgive you for the evil you've done or the bad or whatever you've done, one of the first things you want to do is not to go put the person on a billboard. And that really, if it would take that with what she did to get Justin's attention by saying, I've paid $10,000 to get a private investigator to investigate your ex-wife and LA mom. Of course, that's money that JD doesn't have to pay for anything. And so even if she has not done it, he believed her that she did it. And for him, of course, I can trust you. I can let my guards down. That's why she came out and she's telling us that she's got a lot on JD. Confessions, text messages, whatnot. She went as far as putting herself in that WhatsApp group and being in charge of the CPS case and everything, just so she can gain enough evidence that she can come out and maybe use it to blackmail him or use it to do whatever she wants to do. And now she wants to do the same thing with Cora by putting Cora in straight up, putting Cora in a billboard. I could not believe my ears when I heard that it was Kim that arranged that thing. But she knows what she's doing. Do something that will gladden Cora's heart. So slowly Cora will start softening up, even if right now she's not there yet, but she knows and she's going to do more. That's why she's granting all these interviews, posting receipts that are not too implicating. Just to prove that, yes, I'm on your side, Cora. She went, deleted all the receipts that she posted on that her We Move was. Oh, this is dedicated to Cora. She started sharing Cora's videos, even the interview that Cora did recently that people are talking about. It's on Kim's page. These women are deadly. They're like the green snake under the green grass.
Who cannot apply to the family division to want to remove the 50% away from JD. And JD cannot go back to the family court to want to remove the children from KO. Because their case hasn't even been closed by the DCFS. The DCFS still have jurisdiction over their family matter. The final judgment order you guys see.
Exactly. I don't even know why the man is busy distributing things up and down. Like, there's some information that you just keep to yourself. But with JD, I don't know. Photos of your children, you will not keep it private. Videos of your children, no, you will not keep it private. Is there anything this man keeps private? Like, does he ever keep anything to himself and say, oh, this one I'm not going to share with all these women? But of course, when you see a woman rapper is a woman rapper. Seriously.
It's relating to their family matter. Thanks to George Downey, who used her power to even add that the children cannot travel outside of California. Now, KO can take the children to
Whippy Stick, she won't say what she did.
JD
Kim has to come and tell us.
To Oregon. And according to the protocol now, it is KO's turn to take the children on holiday. Because don't forget, the investigation started after JD took the children on holiday to Oregon. They got their notice that they're going to be subject of investigation by the DCFS in December 2022. The case against both of them started in January 2023. And that is why Judge Scott told Justin, when he submitted that application through his solicitor to want to remove the children from Cora, and the judge told him, no, I no longer have power over your matter anymore because you are being investigated by the DCFS. Kim, stop lying. I'm going to address your lies one by one. Okay? Just stop lying. It doesn't make sense.
Yours too doesn't make sense either.
Have to be careful. You got enemies within that is destroying each one of you, creating division on you. Sit back and study. They have revenge against JD.
Okay, so that was all. This her part 2 she posted
watch this video from?
This part two she posted was 15 minutes long. The part one is 13 minutes long. So I'm thinking probably she already filmed probably a lengthy video, and she's just got, now content creator. Sometimes you have to just spread out the content. So mostly when you know that you will be very busy, you just spread out the content. So even when you're not online, your videos will be, uploading, and people would uh watch it. But I think so many people don't even pay attention to her. This part two she posted 8 hours ago. She has 523 views. And the one she posted, part one, she posted 12 hours ago. She has 755 views and four comments in them. So some people are dropping a snake, the green snake. Oh my goodness. Like, people are not even trusting anything that these people are saying, because when you look at them, I'm waiting for Kim. I'm waiting for Kim. I want to see what Kim is going to say. Let me see. Let me type in that her name here again. We move was. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so I don't see anything. What she shared 6 hours ago is Cora Obidi's live stream. That's what she shared. And 20 hours ago, she shared another Cora Obidi's video. This woman is just doing everything to get on the good books of this. She also shared a Candid Opinion Gist TV video, but she's yet to say anything about this woman, or she will pretend that she didn't see it, or nobody told her anything about it. That's what this woman is going to say. She will pretend that nobody told her anything about this. She doesn't know about it. But Kim, you've done the part one of your interview. Please come out and do the part two. Now that Miriam is out here calling you out, this is the time for you two to actually stand up and call Miriam out and start posting receipts and tea and any information that you have on her. Let me see if I can find her other Facebook, the one that she was live with today. Because I think that one she said she's going to use for listen, Kim. Okay, so it's just her live stream she did 3 hours ago, and that was just a normal conversation she was having there. Mm-hmm. Nothing. She didn't post anything yet. I just feel like Kim is not going to say anything. Kim will pretend she doesn't, because she's not willing to tell the whole truth. That's just it. Kim is not willing to tell the whole truth. Okay, I said something about the old listen. Let me see if I can find it. Uh hmm. Okay, this their chat, where you will see that this email was from, it says the email was from Princess MIA, and Princess MIA is Miriam Awolowo, and it was sent to Kim Baker when they were all still on that WhatsApp group running things together, committing their havoc. That was when this message was sent. And if you check this chat, you can see Miriam writing to Kim saying, "Dear Kim, good morning. I have been informed that you can be trusted with the attached information I gathered over the months." So this woman, Miriam, that is running her mouth now, spent months on Facebook and every other app that Coral Billy is active on, collecting evidence that she would hand over to Justin Dean. But here she's upset at this one that is giving confession. And she said, okay, over the months, and she said, please do not share. She said, do not share with anyone on Facebook, as we have info that Cora and LA Mom are using fake accounts and has several moles monitoring and reporting to them. Ensure you do not share your plans with anyone, be it in a group or outside of it. If you risk sharing details info with Facebookers, it would be difficult for you to achieve our desired outcome, which is to save the dean's children from apparent abuses and neglect committed by Cora Obidi. Please find the attached collated evidence, which are direct evidence gathered from Cora Obidi's page. Enclosed in the attachment are links which would lead you to several let me see several willful child neglect against the dean's daughters. Also, you would notice that each evidence was transcribed in order to direct CPS to gain an insight into the severity of the abuse committed by Cora Obidi in order to gain sympathy from vulnerable followers, which assume she is poor and abandoned. And then you see they say now this email I just read to you is email between the two people that you see fighting right now. On the interview, Kim Baker said it was the interview with Amira. She said that it was this woman, Madam MIA, that's Mariam Awolowo, that actually told JD that Cora was going to run away with the children to Nigeria. And if you remember, that's why Cora was complaining that her little child does not have passport. So you see, they were the one that told him. So now we don't even know, the two of them, we can't believe anybody. But Kim said it first from this interview that it was Miriam Awolowo that fed those lies to JD. Then JD ran to the airport in LA and then called the police to go to Cora Obidi's home. They went there, tried to gain access into Cora's home. They could not. They were still there, and then Cora came out with her luggages. They asked her, where are the kids? She said the kids are inside with the nanny. And there was nothing they could do. Cora entered a car or taxi, whatever, and zoomed off and went to wherever she was going. She was going somewhere, but she was not going with the kids because the kids were home with their nanny, with the nanny. And then they already fed him this bogus story that she was going to travel, maybe go to Mexico. From Mexico, she's going to fly down to Nigeria, and he will never see his kids anymore. This woman said it was Miriam Awolowo. Now, Miriam Awolowo is saying it was this woman, Kim Baker, that actually said that to her. So if you notice now, both of them are going back and forth, back and forth. But few years ago, the two of them were sending emails. The two of them were sending emails to each other, and on those emails, give me a second, please. Both of them were sending emails to each other, plotting about this CPS case. But look at Miriam Awolowo in 2024. She's now telling us that there was no point that JD wanted to get full custody of the kids. Meanwhile, in this email we just read right now, you could hear her telling Kim Baker to protect the evidences that she has been collecting from Cora Obidi's page for several months, to make sure that nobody sees, so it will not jeopardize their case with the CPS. And then when you check the documents now that the bloggers are reviewing, that is making her angry that these bloggers are not lawyers, so they don't know how to review court documents, but yet they're doing it and confusing people and misleading people. In those court documents, when you check it, you will see a line that said that JD wanted full custody, and he also did not want any visitation by the mother of the children. You understand? And many other things that are actually on that court document that I cannot even recollect right now. So why is she pained that these people, these bloggers, are actually collecting these evidences and bringing them online for everybody to see? but yet she wants to call somebody else out. And I'm waiting. She said she told this woman that she's going to post those evidence. Let us wait and see if she's going to post them, because she said she was not in that WhatsApp group. Like Miriam always claimed that she was not, but I doubt it. I believe she was. But she said she was never in the WhatsApp group. How she got those information about what Kim Baker was saying was because somebody else that was in the WhatsApp group did something, and by collecting those evidences and then handed over to her before the person left the WhatsApp group, that somebody had added the person to the WhatsApp group, and that let's see if she's going to post those chats and not cover those people's name. Don't protect anybody that was in that WhatsApp group, because at the end of the day, she's been screaming, countdown, 10 days to court hearing, because she does not like this Zoe at all. And she's very happy that Crystal is in court with Cora. And she really wants the court to find Crystal guilty of this distributing the minors videos and pictures. So she's been super, super excited about this whole thing, advising Cora, don't go to court alone, go get a lawyer, go get this, even though she was building a CPS case against her. He said that is so true. Amira read the documents, and each one he filed was full custody, legal and physical, with no visitation by Cora. She thinks that that's why she's upset at the bloggers now, because tell me, what did the bloggers do? Because so far it's only two. More bloggers might have it, but because I'm always active on YouTube, so most times I speak more about YouTube than Facebook. But speaking about YouTube, is two bloggers I've seen that are talking about that document, which is Amira and Jade. These are the two people. Why are you upset at these people? They're just doing their job. They're bloggers, they're content creators. They talk about celebrities, content creators, anything that is worth talking about. So, of course, if they can lay their hands on the documents, they will come in here and discuss it with their subscribers. That's what you do. Okay? Because one thing, I can come in here and be telling you this happened, this happened, this happened. But it is quite different when I play the video and you can hear the person's voice that I'm telling you said something or did something. So that's you hearing from the horse's mouth. They kept lying. I think that's the reason why these bloggers went and pulled up that document, brought it and pasted it online, so people can also read for themselves and see what JD filed for. And let's go back 2-3 years ago. He said it with his own mouth. He was going to get full custody because of the way she's behaving, and he's going to send her back to motherland. That's what he said. He didn't say he was going to send her back to motherland with the children. He said he was going to get full custody and he was going to send her back home. So this man's plans was keep the children, keep the money she made, and ship her back like a pack of potato sack, and that's it. He never thought that it would be this difficult. Do you understand? I think because he's an American, he thought, oh, I am an American, the system will favor me first because I am a citizen, I'm from here and whatnot. But forgetting that these people will look into your case as you present it doesn't mean they will just accept it because, oh, you're one of the parents of the child. So if you're saying it's true, it did happen. They are going to investigate. They checked everything, read all his collected that this woman was collected for months. Tell me, this Miriam does not have anything else to do with her life, that she spent months upon months collecting evidence. You know how difficult it is to watch Cora Obidi? It is very difficult because Cora is live for so long. Sometimes getting to where she's saying, even when she wants to make an announcement, if she doesn't make it in the first few minutes of her live stream, you have to watch almost the whole 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on how long she was before you now get that information. And this woman did that for how many years? That's why that case file is as big as it is. If you want to see the size of the case file, I think I posted a photo of it as the shorts here on YouTube. That's a case file that this Mariam Awolowo sat down and built by herself. And while she was doing that, she was in communication with this Kim Baker that is saying, I was only there for 5 minutes. I was only there for 2 minutes. I was only there for 2 seconds. But both of them built that CPS case together. And now that we're seeing the CPS documents, so Cora wouldn't have even had any zero access to her own children. But now Miriam wants to come on here and play the saint, because this woman, I hope that Kim will come out and spill some more, because this their fight is interesting, because the more they fight, the more they expose a lot of things. They would think that they're just beefing each other and acting a fool, but they are actually exposing themselves, because Miriam is now explaining more when she spoke about the kids, that she should have even left out of this whole thing and just say they talk about the kids were lies and leave it at that. But she went in explaining in detail more than what this woman. So I want them to come in and explain their own part. Let this woman come in and explain other things that this one in the UK, this Miriam Awolowo, have done. And Miriam keeps saying, I have this document, I have that document, I have this document. And I hope that when the penalty will come for all these things, she will be ready to receive it and enjoy it, because you have all these documents. And I don't know why JD was even sending these documents at all to these set of old women that had nothing to do. Like the first time in my life that I see old women, grandmothers that would love to spend time with their grandchildren, just relax in their rocking chair, go for a trip, because they are old, they've lived their life, they've done things, you've raised grown-up kids. It's time for you to just lay back and do fun stuff. Miriam is spending all that time investigating Koro Obidi that didn't do anything to her. You're investigating somebody that they've already finalized their divorce. Why does he still need to gather information to fight this woman that is not fighting him? And yet Miriam will come here talking, you don't know what Cora did. You don't know what Cora's supporters on Facebook did. But she's not talking about what the WhatsApp group they've done. I'm waiting. She said she will post it. Let's see. If she posts it, we will come back and we will discuss it. But trust me, she will not post it. The same way that and what is it called? Um Mariam posted some evidences where this woman was fighting with this thing, where Miriam Awolowo and another supporter of JD was fighting, something Humphrey or something like that, was the person's name. And before we go back to check her page, she has already, deleted the whole thing. And I'm like, what? What is really going on? How do you post information and then before we will even say Jack Robinson, finish up other things we're doing and then pull that up to try to see what's going on? This woman has already deleted the information, and yet you said you're out there fighting for this thing. It's just strange talking about that. I'm just pulling out and then I'm seeing the lady else. She has posted another one here. I told y'all that this one, her job is just to taunt Cora. And even though she's now that's why I feel like they all have something on each other. JD have a lot of stuffs on these people, and these people also have some stuffs on JD too. Because I don't understand how Miriam, after JD insulted and embarrassed her, she came out, swore, placed a curse on him, but at the same time, uh, but but at the same time, they are still defending JD. He doesn't even have their time, but they are still just out there defending him. And some confused people are still there feeling sorry for JD, even after all these informations that they have available to them. They're still out there defending somebody that is guilty of everything. Look this one now. She posted, she said, join me live. Let's analyze Koro Obidi having guys who serve her. What is your business? Like, I don't like this one is not even ashamed of herself. This one in the UK, this Lola is not ashamed of herself. This one is somebody that is fully married, and then she's stuck with JD, insulting JD's ex-wife and calling her names and saying all manner of. The time that you will spend with your own husband, going on a trip, doing something, you sit down on a live stream, speaking about another woman that is living her life. The time you will spend with your children and your husband and your family, you're on the phone with JD plotting, you're on the WhatsApp group plotting. Now, what for this woman? Oh? And to think that JD came out and called her a scammer, and she's still out there doing her nonsense. Merely you go to this one's page on Facebook, everything you see is Koro Obidi. Everything you see is Koro Obidi. From the first thing you see here, you say, oh, yeah, she said hashtag Koro Obidi put her papa under boss. You understand? Like making this thing. She has already gone to clip Koro Obidi's this thing. What is it called? This the interview she did, the podcast interview that everybody is talking about. She has gone to clip that one and said Koro Bidi threw her dad under the bus. Every time this woman is constantly making jokes upon jokes upon jokes. I feel like if she posts anything else, she doesn't get the views. But once she puts Cora's name, you will just see everything. Okay, see now, for example, now here she's talking about something about Cora. She has 1.7K. Here she posted photo of herself. She said happy birthday or something like that. That thing has 5 comments and 1 share, 19 likes. So if this woman does not speak about Cora, you don't see any view here. I think this one she was live. She said happy birthday to me, 44 looks good on me. So this woman is 44 years old and she behaves like a lunatic. Hi, now what? The thing is, all of them are old people with no sense. The first time in my life I'm seeing people of certain age with no common sense. Seriously. And if you check this one now, this live stream now has 219 comments, 27 share, 115 likes, and this is somebody that have a good number of following. But let me find something else where she's discussing about KO, and then you will see the difference. Whenever she just speaks about KO, you will just see everything will just skyrocket. Her views will just go up. You'll be seeing 1 point something, 1 point something, or 2.5 point something, like so much. So much. So if Cora would actually send her a cease and desist, don't ever mention her name, don't ever say anything about me, that's the end. Somebody with 24K followers on Facebook, her page no get head. Let's go over to JD and see him and his court papers, court documents. Let's see what JD, if he has posted anything. Let me see. He's still playing tough, even though his heart is on fire. Ronnie said the same way they were on Facebook saying Cora did not want her children for Mother's Day when it was known that the Mother's Day fell during his week and he refused to allow her. He was even the one that started it. That, oh, it's Mother's Day. If she would have asked me to keep the children, of course I will allow her to keep the children for Mother's Day. That's Mother's Day. It's a special day. She celebrates with them, go out with them, do fun stuff, and all the BS that he was spilling. And when I was just looking at him on that video, and I was just laughing because in my mind, God, oh, I know they finish. You that you don't want to see the person, you can't stand the woman. Only when they're handing over the children to you, you said she came with giant, two giant, okay, not one, two giant black men. You thought they were going to beat you up, your life flashed before your eyes, being dramatic. And then when they found out who was the two hefty black men, it was Cheta. You understand? Oh God, oh God. This man, he's terrible. He's really terrible with the type of things. Okay, so the last thing he posted one day ago was this post. He said, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. That's what he posted. And then people that are still confused are still doing, oh, doctor, we're praying for you. This other one says, say, pray for all that are suffering with mental health. This one, this one said, oh, you want my heart uh, to know that this exists. And it's always these old women that are always sending him. What is it with these old women and this JD? They are so much in love with him. Oh, JD, just go open a nightclub where you can be a stripper and you have all these old women coming in as your clients. You'll be very rich. In 1 month, you'll be making thousands of dollars. And I think that's legal. It's not illegal. So you'll be able to do that. Registered company and you'll be dancing. Christina Feludu, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So the truth is, I don't blame these bloggers. I have empathy for Cora for being so naive in everything. It's it's only JD's fans that don't know what they're really doing. So Justin fighting for the children for full custody is to use the children for content and be making money. Exactly. That's why he made that statement when he said, um, this thing. How did he even put that statement again? Where he said that she's not even talented. I laughed at there. I wanted to faint on that live stream. He said she's not even talented, that people watch her because of the children. And I'm like, those children have not even been online for forever now. And it's not as if on every of her live stream from the beginning to the end, you will see the children when she used to show the children. But no, this man wanted us to believe that yes, the talent. And you remember on another live stream here when he was doing his tell-all, he said uh that when he said he was the one that made her, he was editing her videos, he was doing all of those things, that he was the one making her waist to shake. He would edit the video in a way that her waist will shake very very well, and it looks like she knows how to twerk and knows how to dance. That she's not that of a good dancer or a good singer. The man will do everything. She's not good at anything she does, but yet she's making enough money, more than you, that you pretend you're a doctor, chiropractor, and everything else. And yet you're not making half of what she's making. But now that you're not editing her video to look like her waist is shaking, is the waist shaking or the waist is not shaking? The waist is shaking. So the man is just something else. Um, say does not have the children. It's so obvious. I feel so sad attacking these children for beautiful views and content. The thing is, this man will not stop. If this man had stopped, everybody will stop talking about them. Because, for example, now if you go to Koro Obidi's page and you want to talk about Koro Obidi, right now, go on Facebook and see what people are talking about. People are talking about the recent podcast that Koro Obidi did, and people are really hailing her. She was on someone's podcast. She spoke very well, looked nice with her giant hairstyle she had on, everything looking beautiful, did her thing. That's what people are talking about Koro Obidi. Go over to JD's this thing now to say something. All you will see is he came out. The last thing he posted before this one that he posted 1 day ago was the one that he said he was on his paperwork is exhausting. And on that live stream, if you're watching the live stream, you will hear him saying, "Enough is enough. Time to end this nonsense. Time to end it all. Time to end this." Making it sound like this woman has been after his life. She's been the one chasing him and taunting him and all of that. But meanwhile, reverse is the case. He's been the one that has been on her case for as long as ever. He will post, he said, no person in this world is worth your mental health. Always remember this. Saying all these things, like, if you had mind your business, focused on how you're going to make yourself feel better, you will not be thinking about mental health or even be talking about mental health, because somehow you would have been able to build up something, because you said she didn't help you, she didn't do anything for you, but still on still, we still know that Cora has helped you. If you put in his name and type in his chiropractor, you will see multiple images. He still has not taken down those images of her that is all over Google. If you check that he's doing his chiropractor thing, you understand? So this man will never stop, will never, ever, ever, ever leave her alone. And that's the problem. Go to Cora's page. Here you see she said teeth whitening, manicure, facial, and hair dyeing at home. And she said Papa Obi makeover. She's doing Papa Obidi, she's doing her father. Her father is sitting in front of the camera, and she's trying to dye his hair, did facial for him. did teeth whitening for him and all of that. You know, creating her content. Where the other video you will see is where she's doing the peel off for her father. You see her doing this thing, eating and having a conversation on her this thing. Then 22 hours ago is when she posted the this thing. Um, she said she posted this 22 hours ago. Cora said, stopped for a chat with Kenny Heroes. Kenny Heroes Diary podcast. Check them out. So I don't know if they're on you. They might probably be on YouTube too. But so let's just listen to some things that she will say on this. Hold on. Let me see. Let's listen to this a little bit. This is the podcast.
Because I don't
This is Cora Obidi talking.
want you to ever put me in that pedestal. Your role model should be your creative visualization of your ultimate self. That should be your own role model. Not you have anybody. Role models? Yes, my own role model is ultimate Cora, the Cora that is amazing. Never.
I think he did before, but not now. I don't think. I think what he had, what he has maybe till. I don't think he even still has that, because he was in charge of their account and all of that. So yes, but I don't think till now he still has information. Because remember, one thing that made him very angry was when her family advised her to go, because they had the account that they were running together. Then he had his own private account, but she didn't have her own private account. So all the money she was making went into that main account, and he was transferring from that their shared account to his own account. Also, he had information. He knows. He also has her password, and he could sign into her social media accounts and see how much she's making and all those stuffs. So then he that's why he was able to come out and tell people that she's rich, and he's been saying that she's got a lot of money, because he has all those information. But right now, after she created her new account and everything, I don't think he has any info about that, you know.
Perfectly, the right things, and that's my role model, who I want to aspire to be, and not somebody else. If we're all able to creatively visualize our ultimate self, that should be our role model. Because when you pick somebody else as your role model, as humans tend to want to do their bad habits and their good habits and think that their little nuances is what causes
Absolutely,
their success, but it's not true. So it's
but they will grow up. I'm not even bothered. He's doing all of these things, and the confessions, the videos, the voice notes, so many informations. He might try to delete his, but you see those that bloggers have laid their hands on and they have made videos about, you cannot get them to take it out. They will always have it. So when those children hit 18, 20, they will still be able to go back to Facebook, YouTube, and they will pull up all those videos. They will watch it, listen to the way their mother speaks about their father, and listen to the way their father speaks about their mother, and watch and consume all those informations, court papers, court documents that they can lay their hands on. They will lay their hands on. They will discover who lied to them, and that person might end up not seeing them again. When once they are grown and they know that you did what you did, made them look at the other parents in a type of way. That's where you see children staying away from their other parents completely. Do you understand? So the manipulation might work for a while, but as the more they grow, you see them changing. You understand? So the truth will come out.
And then put them in that pedestal. Even create an AI footage, a photo of them, and put them in your little meditation space and look at that person.
Really? Really? The daughter asked, wow. Because that's the lies that he's been. You can imagine how. I really feel sorry for those children that they need to. They will have to listen to this nonsense for the next 18 years. The next 18 years that we'll have to listen to this bull that this man is feeding them. Can you imagine asking the mother that kind of question? Ah, that's terrible. That's really, really terrible.
For my kids, I really didn't actually have any express like, hey Jim, is it okay to do that? What I did was I made sure my environment was the happiest place on earth. Everything around me was never stressed. It was just, you know how this phone was in, and I made sure of that. I made sure that they were happy, and I made sure there was not one time that my daughter was like uncomfortable. My daughter would say, "Mommy, turn on the live video. I want to play the live video games," because there were games on there. The apps know what they're doing. The guardians know what they're doing. The people who are judging are the ones who don't know what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, my kids have a roof over their heads. Because when the heat was hot, I didn't recline. I didn't say the whole Nigeria is against me. They're calling me this and that and that and that. I took
Christian
advantage of the
Kakumba, you're
attention
welcome.
and I monetized it.
That's a smart person talking there, okay? With all the whole yawa, the whole wahala, the whole problems that was going on, the heat, the basbos, the saga, the dragging, the plotting. She kept creating content. Today she own a home in a foreign language. That's not where she's from. But him that comes from that country does not own a home. He is the doctor. I'm a doctor chiropractor. He can't say he's the chiropractor. He must add that he's a doctor. So people respect him the more. But she is, and I love the fact that despite the fact that he doesn't like her at all, he hate her so much, like she's to him, she's despicable, he can't stand her. But one thing that he keeps saying is the fact that she's got money. And that's a good one because she will be able to put things down for her children. Ask me, what has this man done for his children? What are the plans? If we go and ask the both of them, okay, what are the plans you have for your children in the future so they can come up? They won't have to struggle so much. They will have a little bit of money if they want to start up something. You've already created something, they're not going to start from zero. When other people are starting from zero, they will be at least starting from 10 or 20. What have you done as a father? That man has not laid anything down for his children, but he knows that she has laid things down. She's still building, not for only herself. But yet, this man wants to make everybody think that, oh, she's so evil. I want to get full custody. Even if they give him full custody, he won't be able to take care of those children. Because remember, when this the same Crystal now that is in court went to his home, filmed his refrigerator, he had an empty refrigerator. That she had to call the people from their group or from their whatever to contribute money, that she had to go shopping and then stock the fridge. So it is a shame that this man will not just leave this fight alone and just focus on the right thing. Do you understand? It is a shame, really. Anyways, so um that's that. I just wanted you all to listen to a little bit, and that's what people are talking about. Cora right now. When you go to Facebook, that's a video that is trending about uh, you know, Cora. But whenever you go to JD and his gang, they will always be planning and plotting and trying to do something that is going to affect uh let me see, that is going to affect the ex-wife. Meanwhile, she doesn't even care about anything that he's actually doing. She doesn't. You know. Let me drop the link if anybody have something to add before we round up. Let us know. But the main thing I wanted to do this evening was to come in and let y'all know that yes, somehow people brought this interview to the attention of this woman instead of her to come out and spill the tea on what she knows about JD. She's just out there screaming and saying, oh, they go 10 days to go, 10 days to go to court, this one and that one. Kumba said, Did I say cucumber? Sorry. Cucumber said, when Cora left, she when Cora left, she kept telling her, "Bring back my gold. You stole my gold. You must bring back my gold." He meant he meant the children. Oh God, oh. Amira stated that he is the level 3 chiropractor. Like that man, I don't even know what he's even busy bragging about. Seriously. Instead of him to focus on getting himself better, getting, more clients that will come in so he will make more money, and just focus on promo. All this gang of women that he recruited, why didn't he recruit them to do this chiropractor advert with him so he can actually expand his business? Imagine having 100 people in your private WhatsApp group. Bring them in to have conversation with you, bring them in to crack their bones. Some of these old women, be careful, don't go and break their bones all in the name of all in the name of massage or fixing what I don't know. But at least use these people, do a little bit of advert here and there, put it out there. Oh, this one had this issue, we fixed it. The other one had the other issue, we fixed it. The other, by the time you do those type of video, more people like, oh wow, it seems like this guy knows what he's doing. You start getting more clients and get these women to make a short video a few days later telling you they can still make it the same, they just change their clothes, but telling you that, oh, I feel better after this, and then they get all this posted on your social media platforms, and before you know it, a lot and lots and lots of more people are going to be coming and looking for your what is it called, wanting to get your services. So the blog will start calling Cora a bad mother for calling her daughter. Whereas the justice of also for doing this rubbish to children. People will say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, now that Cora started this process, we will see the one between the both of them who is the manipulator. That's what's gonna happen, because we've never seen that say, oh, the worst come to worst. We've never seen Cora making statements like, if worst come to worst, I'll get a slap in the wrist or I'll get community service, because he knows what he has done. So he's already scared. He's the one that came out sitting down and saying, I'm doing paperwork. I'm doing paperwork. Have you seen Cora doing any paperwork? No, she just keeps creating her content. He plots and keeps shooting himself on the foot by himself, by having the likes of Kim Baker, Miriam, Lolo, Frida, and the rest of them. These are people that when something, Crystal aka Zoe, when something happens, you will see how they will sink. Look at Crystal now that is in court right now. Do you think if Crystal sees that the penalty is going to be very huge, Crystal is not going to implicate even more people in this thing? So far from that court docu, we already know that he has already been implicated even before the court case said, because she said it on Facebook that JD gave her the permission, okay, to do what she did. But when the ex-wife asked him, he pretended as if he didn't know anything. The same way he came out and he lied and said, FBI, I spoke to FBI. They said my nanny does not have any criminal record. Meanwhile, they dug out the criminal record and dropped it out there like she does have criminal record. Her son came out on an interview, confirmed it, that yes, she has been to jail, she's been to prison, she's been everywhere, and yet, in fact, she even admitted it herself that she had only misdemeanor, so she knows that she has done things, she's been on the wrong side of the law. But yeah, JD came out and he lied through his teeth. So it is gonna go down. He knows that. That's why he's not been active, and he pretended he had the flu, and then I was not able to take how did he even say it? And then I was not able to take Juni to school on that this thing. And I'm like, yeah, you had the flu and you could not take your daughter to school, a father of the year, and yet this is the person that wants to get full custody. You understand? You want full custody, but you have just the flu. You cannot take your child to school. Even people that are ill more than that are able to take their children to school. And yet, and then he wants to make people feel like, oh yes, something is going on, because people have been talking about this case, and then he wants to come and, oh, I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this. I'm like, really? Okay. I'm trying to find that stuff. If we can, get that played a little bit.
Paperwork.
Doing some paperwork. Let's go to JD.
Focusing on this very large project.
Very large project. Indeed.
No fun.
Really? So now he's silent. Okay, he pretends he's writing, and he's writing here. Showed us piles and piles upon piles of paper. He said he's doing
I don't
paperwork.
write things out freehand very much anymore because, well, I'm left-handed. Writing left-handed. Now with this tool, as you can see, I get an ink smear.
God bless you, Christian. God bless you. He's crazy. This one is crazier than you. Justin is worse than you, Ledoche. Seriously. Oh my goodness.
So you guys might as well join in. Why not? As I try to end the madness.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You guys join me as I try to end the madness. Someone that doesn't know this full story will now think that, oh, this woman is stressing the heck out of this man. Oh, join me as I try to end the madness. Oh, paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. The man just knows how to twist things and make things in the way that, you would think that the ex-wife is always on his case. Meanwhile, she doesn't even acknowledge him. She doesn't even act like he exists. Let him marry 50 wives, so. But I've not heard that though.
How's everyone doing? Good morning.
Will Jude even allow him?
I took the first half of the day off to deal with madness.
JD is so dramatic. Did you hear that? Then I've chucked the first half of the day to deal with madness. And people will now be feeling sorry for him. You'll now be seeing comments like, oh, we're so sorry. We feel sorry for you. You're the best dad. Your children will appreciate you when they grow up. No worry, but he could tell you when those children grow. Oh, he looks really stressed. He looks worn out. Like he looks terrible, really. He looks so terrible.
Crap. Need to go get some more computer paper. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, I haven't been sick in a few days, but I did get a nasty fever for a bit there. A couple days. It was no fun. Actually, one day I was so sick I couldn't even get up to take June to school, which is no fun.
The truth is, you don't like school. That's why you didn't even try your best to force yourself to stand up and get the child to school.
So, I haven't been online for a while because I have been working on stopping this madness. I had to channel my inner lawyer.
Yeah, he tries to make the whole thing look like it is Cora, but yes, he's this stress that he's going through is true. It's not about. She has never even. It is. Isn't it even obvious? If that woman wanted to nail him, she would have nailed him long time ago. If Cora wanted to. So he knows that with Cora, Cora doesn't want to do anything to hurt the father of her children. This man knows very well. He's fully aware.
Some interesting feedback.
Oops.
All the lawyers I've worked with have said I would have made an excellent lawyer, but I have no desire to do that. I hate paperwork. Hate paperwork.
You would have been an excellent lawyer. From where? In your dream? This man is just funny. Seriously. Oh man.
Hate it.
Ah. And I heard that that lady is preparing another lady too. They said one in SA, and I don't know where the other one is. They're all building cases against him. And if you remember on that voice note that the what is he called? The blogger from the Canadian blogger had posted. Remember how when he was trying to find out where the problem was coming from, he was asking the Canadian blogger, is it work related? Is it this? Is it nude? Is it what? And then when she said it was not work related, you could see the sigh of relief, like, he like at least it's better than and that was when he now made that statement where he said, I've done so much, you know I've done so much in my life and I don't know which one you're talking about. And just give me a hint, just give me a hint. He was trying to get and show how bad it is, and trying to put. He knows that he has done so much, but he will not come out online and tell the whole world that yes, I've done so much you know and I don't know. I wish that somebody would just say the name of those people so we can find, because they said one of them posted stuffs, and I think those things are available. Posted a bit about the story on Facebook, but said the person cannot really give a full story because they're still going back to court. So I wish I know the handles of those two girls to see how far what they posted.
Of course, I've screwed it up a few times, so I've had to change everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Seems to be a fantastic lawyer, and his lawyers told him that you screwed up a few times. You've not even finished writing. You screwed up a few times already. Let me see. Is he going to say anything relevant, or because I know that that's what he was really saying on this live stream, and I didn't even bother watching it to the end because I knew that all the things he was going to be saying would be crap. Seriously. Mm.
Happy Friday, everyone. Thought I'd just hang out with you guys as I try to put an end to the madness.
He just keeps repeating that. He's trying to put an end to the madness.
Every chance.
But he's not talking about the madness, the particular madness.
And they are out of chances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are clapping hands. Some people don't even know what is going on. As he's saying all of this, put an end to the madness, they are clapping their hands for him, like, yeah, go JD, go Jaden, go Jaden. You go clear enough for why when the truth go come out. Seriously. Mhm. Yeah. I guess he's putting together his case file that will get to court and it will flop the way the one that Mariam Awolowo built for him flop. And he came out and started screaming, she's no lawyer, she's no lawyer. You don't know where real lawyers are to go get a real lawyer to build a case file for you. You went and picked up one from the streets. But seriously, even if he gets the best lawyer, there's just so much evidence on him, and I don't know. I don't see how he's going to win that. Okay, we have a guest here. Uh, welcome, royalty.
What's going on? Hey, Queen, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, just tired. I went out all day yesterday, partied, and I'm kind of a little tired.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine. A
yeah,
lot
so
of
I was
fun,
thrown out
huh?
of the loop. I was thrown out of the loop by a lot of stuff, but I was getting a lot of inboxes and stuff, but I couldn't
Really?
really answer a lot because I wasn't around.
Oh man.
So they say Kim is lying, huh? So Kim is lying. She's not telling the truth about everything, huh?
That's what Miriam is saying. But remember, both of them were partners in crime. If you go through the emails that was posted online, like they said that was what they were talking about, I think about last or 2 years ago. So right
Okay.
now, both of them are calling each other a liar. Remember on that interview, Kim had said that it was Miriam that told JD that Cora was running away with the children. But now Miriam is saying that it was Kim
Okay.
that actually told JD that Cora Obidi and LA mom
Got
were
you.
trafficking children and whatnot. So that was what scared JD. That JD now ran to the airport and then sent police to Cora's home and said they were going to kick down LA's mom home and LA's mom was going to be arrested also. But that was not how Kim told the story on that interview.
Right, right. She didn't tell us. Yeah, she didn't say that.
Yeah. So
So
right now,
won't she
so
just
who
come
said
out?
who? Yeah.
Yeah, won't you just bring the receipts out? Let's drop the receipts. Let everybody see what she said. Let everybody see what they said. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If she said everybody's
Absolutely.
lying, let's drop the receipt.
We're waiting. Let's see. Let's give her, let's see, 24 hours. Is she going to continue with just talking in the videos, or she's going to post it the way she said she's going to post it, or she's waiting for Kim to respond back to her and then she will be angered enough to post it? I really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now, I looks at it right like it's a lot of back and forth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's the truth. And
Yeah.
both of them lies a lot. So we can't
Yeah.
even believe anymore. We just
Yeah.
know that it did happen, but I cannot say yes, it was Kim that did it or it was her, because both of them were plotting and planning for that CPS case, but both of them denies it, even though the email shows that that's what they were doing.
Yeah. And like I said too, like
Yeah,
if what she did say on the interview, she did say she talked to Justin Dean's mother, right? But you have to look at it
yeah,
like this. Justin Dean's mother ain't gonna tell her everything about her son. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm
yeah,
quite sure that lady got some input in on this too about she probably see her son is wrong in everything he's doing. She probably does not agree with everything her son is doing. But you have to understand, as a mother, she's just not going to get too involved in it because that is her son. She might very well disagree with the way he's treating Cora, the things that he's doing. She may very
yeah,
well know he's a liar, that he lying about stuff. She may very well know this man is a sick individual, that he needs help. We all can see that he's sick and
yeah,
he needs help. you
yeah.
know. But at the end of the day, she may be afraid of her son to even come
That's
out and talk
possible.
how she really feel about what's going on.
Yeah, that's really possible. Because when you listen to when he did that tell all in that episode, I think it was episode 9 or 10. other episode 10 where he brought in his mom, because in total he did to episode 13 or so. He did 13 parts in that his tell all. You see the way he was interviewing his mom. Nobody interviews someone that way. You don't ask person the question and then give the person the answer right in front of
Exactly.
everybody. And I'm like,
Because you know
what are
why?
you
He didn't
doing?
want his mother to say anything wrong. That's what it
Yeah,
is. He had to keep her quiet. We're not just dealing with a regular man. We're dealing with a man that's have mental illnesses, which is narcissistic behavior. So this is, and I know about the narcissistic behavior because I was in a marriage for 10 years with a narcissistic man. So I know about the behavior. That's why I picked up on him right away. I said, this man is a narcissist. This man is really sick.
absolutely. And and he tries to convince everybody that it's actually the ex-wife that is a narcissist.
Yes. Yes. And he's trying to convince people that, he didn't have these bloggers going after Cora. Oh, yes, you did. You did. Because these
Absolutely.
bloggers would have never started messing with Cora if you did not tell these bloggers to go after Cora. Because you could have stopped this. If you wanted this to stop and say, listen, let us deal with this. Okay, but no, you do not want that. As a narcissist
Yes,
does, they want everybody to be on their bandwagon and everybody to believe what
exactly.
they say. I know. Oh yeah, I know about them. That's why I talk about it all the time on my channel because I know about them. I know how they
Wow.
roll. I know how they works. You know what I'm saying? And I do remember when Cora said,
Yeah.
um, he didn't have a good past as a child coming up. So when Cora said that, I said, oh yeah, he's definitely a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes narcissists, when they have a bad childhood, it can spill over into their adult life. You know what I'm saying? And maybe his mom had some tendencies of it. Maybe his dad had some tendencies of it. Because you don't become a narcissist just like that. It has to be someone that raised you that had the tendencies of this behavior. So that's why he had the behavior that he has. And it's not good behavior. You called your ex-wife evil. You call her a monster. You call her all type of names, but you always want to sit there and say, "Oh, she's calling me names. She's dogging me. She's doing this, and I'm her kid's father." But that's your kid's mother, and you're doing things that you're not doing. She's not dragging you. She's just coming out here to speak her truth.
You're very correct. He tries to make it look like she's the one that's talking, but what did she do? She just wrote a book. She really didn't come out to bash him or say anything. He's been the one talking for 3 years, but still he's
Yeah,
still confusing people that she's the one doing it. It's terrible.
absolutely. Because he want to be made like the good man. He want to be the good man. He want her to be the bad woman. That's what he does. He know he ain't shit without Cora. Cora. He know, baby. He miss Cora so much. It's a shame. He can't help himself at this point. He still loves Cora. He misses Cora. He wants Cora back. Okay. Just like I know you remember when he lied and said he was the one filed for the divorce, right? Knowing he did not do it, and Cora came and told the real story.
Absolutely, he was lying. He thought
Okay.
people would not find out.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. Huh.
Yeah.
The
So
man is just something else. Huh.
yes.
Goodness.
Yes. He eat too much this.
And now
And I just don't like to see a man.
he's building a paperwork.
Who, Justin?
Yeah, that's
How
his
do I
last.
feel about it?
That's the last video he did when he was talking about the paperwork.
Oh, I was on that live watch and I said, look at him. I said, well, such a sick narcissist. Such a sick narcissist. He got to come on live to show people that he's doing paperwork. Nobody gives a damn
Absolutely.
what you doing, Justin. Do it behind the scenes. We don't care.
Oh my goodness. He's so
Everything you're
dramatic.
gonna put in that paperwork, it's gonna be nothing but a lie he put in that paperwork. Oh, she's doing this to me. She's saying this to me. She have her fans coming after me. Her fans is in my inbox. They're threatening me. They're doing this. They're doing that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And what a lot of people are saying is that he has more than this case to even answer to. He has other cases, but he wants to act like he's going to court with Cora. But I think right now it's
Right,
between Cora and Crystal. Yeah,
right.
I don't think she has actually done anything, filed anything for him.
She want to go after that, and I don't blame her. She have every right to go after that woman because you had no business coming to this woman home and doing this to her children. And first of all, let me say this: if you never liked the Cora, I dare you to come into her children's father home and do this to her. Why would you want to be around this lady's children if you do not like this woman? What sense did that make? I dare you to do something like that. You are evil.
Absolutely. And something else that surprises me is actually these people that support him, even though they know that a lot of the things he told them are not true, they still
Right.
stuck with him. And I'm like, is it because he has so much on them? They've done things that they are embarrassed, or things that their partners or family members will find out, or the general public, and it will be embarrassing. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. First of all, I think he's embarrassed. He's very embarrassed. Because what he thought was gonna happen to Cora, and she was gonna lose everything, and she was gonna have the children and all this stuff. He was praying on that, and he thought all this stuff that was gonna really go through. So that's why he got up all his fans and stuff, and started having little private meetings with them, because he thought by doing that they would help him take Cora down, and she would lose her Facebook and everything she make money off. But little thing he know, it did not work. And he's embarrassed. He don't like that. Narcissists don't like when they get embarrassed, and they don't like when things don't work their way. They don't like that. They get very aggressive and they get very upset. And what they do, they start doing more and more to you. They get quiet, but when they quiet, they always plotting. That's why I tell people when they come in my chat, they was like, "Oh, Miss D, why such and such ain't been live?" Because they plotting. Like tomorrow, I'm covering another story about a narcissist that's running
Oh,
around.
really?
Yeah, because that's what I do. I cover stories on that. I cover stories on narcissistic behavior. So tomorrow I'm going to back off Cora's story just for tomorrow, and I'm going to cover another story. That we have another blogger that's running around the YouTube streets and Facebook streets, and he's a narcissist too. He's just like Justin. He's just like
Wow.
Justin. Oh yeah, just like
Oh
him.
my goodness. They
Yeah.
are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Oh,
They're everywhere, sis. You listen, baby. When you think they quiet and they don't let everything go, oh no, don't
yeah.
ever think that. Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Because I was gonna take tomorrow off, and my people like, no, no, no. Everybody inboxing me, come live tomorrow, do the story. I said, okay, I'll go live tomorrow and do the story.
Yeah,
Cause
when you're doing a good job, they will not allow you to rest. They just want to come chill and have conversation with you, learn one or two things, and of course, they will not allow you rest until you do that live stream.
yes, cause I try to like take a day off or so just to breathe and have a
Yeah,
day to myself and just do what I need to do in my real life. So
true.
like maybe 2 days out of a week I will take days off because I can't let stuff drain me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I
yeah,
need to have things going in my real life. So I
true.
will take some time off sometime, to do that. Cause we
Yeah,
need that. We need that. We definitely need that.
that's very true. Yeah, content creating, who can be
Yeah.
exhausting sometimes, and mostly when you're covering all these very emotional stories, and sometimes it gets to you. You wouldn't even realize it, but
Yeah.
it gets to you. So you just need a break, and then refuel yourself, free your mind, and then
Yeah.
get back into creating the content.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
being a content creator is not easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You giving up your
yeah,
time, you coming up there talking, and stuff like that. And sometimes you be out of breath talking because you be tired. So
yeah,
and always do this, Queen, like sometime if you I don't know if you have a cash app, put your cash app up so they can bless you sometimes. Send you donation. I don't care if it's $4 or $5. Do that. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Because I do that too.
I don't have cash app. I just use what
Okay, you
YouTube
can
have.
you can do super chats. Always let
Yeah,
them
because
know.
they have super chats and super stickers. So I don't even bother about it. I just mention it once and I don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah,
that supports your channel, you know. I mean, the
true.
sub, they have to support you too, also, because this is what you do as a content creator. So they have to
Yeah.
support you also, as you know, giving you super stickers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that keeps your channel going.
Going.
So, you
Yeah,
know,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right. You're very
But you don't
correct.
want to just come up here and do all this hard work for nothing. You don't want to do that. That's a lot. My people already know that. Like, like that's a lot to cover
But
all our stories. These stories is
sometimes
not easy.
yeah, the more it is stressful, but I think the more you build, you get to a place where you now start having those fans, that understands and they want to super chat you and give you super stickers to support
Yeah.
the ministry. Yeah.
And then listen, we gotta go look for the content, come back, study
Yeah,
the content. That's a lot
woo,
of work. That is not
it
easy.
is.
That's not an easy task. You
Absolutely.
know, that's a lot.
And
And
sometimes you
sometimes it
have
can
to
take us a
search on
week.
social media trying to find these people, find their handles, and then go through their stuffs and whoo, watch
That's
it,
what I'm
timestamp, writing down things, and oh my goodness.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Try
saying. You
it
have that it's a
yourself.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Ron M said she saw is one Zoe on Facebook begging for lawyer fee with are they all asking for lawyer fee? Because
Really?
Kim also said posted that.
Well, you know what? When you get off YouTube, tag me in her Facebook. Tag me in YouTube.
You
Tag me
you
on
have
YouTube.
you have the same this thing. Is it the same name on your Facebook? Is it royalty?
No, nuh-uh. I don't do Facebook. Like I have a Facebook, but I don't use it for
Oh,
like, blogging or anything. I use my Facebook to keep it private. And I don't really tell
yeah,
people
for
my
just
Facebook
regular
name because
stuff.
these people are evil and they will attack you.
Of
So
course. I should
yeah.
tag you here on YouTube to have this thing.
Yeah, so that's why I keep my Facebook private. You know what I'm saying? Most people, like, when
Yeah.
they get stuff, they stay inbox me on Instagram. Now I definitely have an Instagram because that's under my blogger name on YouTube. So that's no problem. But
Okay, okay.
yeah, so when it comes to my Facebook, I keep that private. So that's why I don't like I stay in the bushes and listen. I don't go into
Yeah,
people chats and stuff. And I
true.
just, go
Yeah.
from there. Yeah.
I see. And finding her,
Because
I
these
think
people will
because
come, these people
she's not created
crazy.
enough this thing. That's why. So I think it's hard to find her. Let me see. I think
It
she has
is hard to
some.
find her because I looked her up for 3 days and
Yeah,
I
you
cannot
don't
find
find
her
her.
at all.
She has not posted any reasonable thing. I think she's just trying to come to YouTube now. Let me see. I'm trying
Oh,
to
so she got a
tag.
YouTube channel coming up. Okay. Yeah, you can
Yeah, that's
tag
why.
me. You can tag me in her YouTube.
Yeah, because her YouTube, maybe she might share her Facebook link there too. Also, let me see.
Okay. Yeah, these people evil and they'll look you up and put all your information out and baby, I'm not the one to fuck with. Like uh-uh. And one thing about me, I would never do that to no one. Puts people personal information out. I don't do stuff like
I don't
that.
even know why people do that. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
that's
track
not
her
nice.
back on her live stream she did today. She was just talking about regular stuff today. She has 281 subscribers, but I think through her YouTube, maybe you'll be able to find her this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, you can tag me and I can find them once you tag me in. Because YouTube is easy to find people. Sometimes Facebook, it's kind of hard to find people on Facebook. And I got tired of looking for her.
Absolutely.
I was, I
I
was
wrote
like,
your profile, but your handle is not coming out too. Let me see. Yeah, not because when you start typing to tag someone, it's supposed to show up your this thing. Like I'm supposed to be able to click. Yeah, but it's not taking me to your this thing.
maybe because you on it. That's probably why. Maybe because you on live.
No, I'm doing it with my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. but it's still not. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Hmm.
Cause my channel should come right up.
Yeah, it should. Because I'm tagging you to the live stream she did today, like in her comment section in that live stream, and it's not.
Did she take the live stream down? It's still up?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was live 4 hours ago. Yeah, Kim Baker was
Oh.
like she was live. Yeah, 4 hours ago, and I'm not sure why it's not popping up.
Maybe when you
Here.
get
Yeah, maybe when I'm done, I'll try it again.
okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Cause I said, I'm tired of looking her up. I give up. I
And
said,
she shared
baby.
it to her Facebook, so that's how I found her YouTube too. I was searching on YouTube, I couldn't find her, so I went to her Facebook, and I saw where she shared her YouTube to her Facebook. So that's how I got into her YouTube, and I had to subscribe. So I said, so
Baby.
her this will pop up because I want
Well,
to
I
hear
hope.
the kind of things that she will be talking about.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh,
Well, I hope they don't
goodness.
eat her ass up over there and on YouTube, baby. Ooh,
She
baby.
said from what she sounds, she was saying today she's running away from Facebook because said she will be leaving Facebook very soon and focusing more on YouTube, and she'll be doing subscribers only live stream to keep the haters away and all of
Well,
that.
well, if she really know about YouTube, I mean, the haters can still come over here too. You feel me? So it ain't no difference. It's
All they
just
need
that
to do is to subscribe to your channel, and when
only
you
thing
do
they gotta do is
subscribers
subscribe to your
on your
channel
live,
and they'll get
yeah,
yeah, it's it.
they'll still be
Now
able
what
to
she
get you.
can do is once she get her oh, I don't even want to give her no hints, but anyway. I ain't even gonna give her no hints because you know I've been on YouTube for a
Oh
while,
my
so
goodness! But
I
they
mean
were
she
enjoying it.
can make it private. She can make it private, but
Yes, yeah.
they will have to pay money, you know, and
She
then
spoke about that too. She said she would probably take some cents to chat with people on YouTube.
yeah, she can
So
do
that
that once
way,
she but she gotta do a lot of work for she can get that. She have to you gotta put in a lot of work for you too. She have to get 4,000 watch time hours, she have to get 1,000 subscribers. Once she get
yeah,
all that, then they can start buying memberships from her and she can do member lives only that nobody can come in that chat. You have to
yes,
be a member
the
to
member,
come
yeah,
in that chat. She can do it like that too.
yeah.
But she
But
still got to be careful with that too because these people out here is so evil, baby. This is not my first time being a
the,
blogger.
the
What
thing is,
people can do, they will
yeah,
buy a membership with you under a fake account and
absolutely, and they
come
will
into
see
your membership and
all,
you will never know it's the day in there. I'm telling you. That's why
absolutely.
that's why I don't do member lives. I don't do it. I don't do member lives only
I didn't
because
even
I have
activate. I've not even activated the members thing on my channel.
yeah, because I have some people that is members of my channel and I don't know these people. And they don't never come in my chat. So I find that kind of weird. I'm like, who the hell is these people? So I don't do member lives at all. So what I do for my people, the ones that I really, really trust,
Yeah.
every other Sunday, I do Zoom calls with them.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do it every other Sunday. Like this Sunday, I didn't do one. Next Sunday, I will do one. So I do Zoom calls
Oh,
with my
oh,
people that I know I can trust. I set up Zoom. I send in and I don't even put the link out on my platform. I send a
oh,
Zoom chat to them one by one, individual in their inbox, and we all tap in.
wow,
I'm
wow.
smart.
That's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, this ain't my first time being a
Ooh,
blogger. I ain't stupid. I'm hip to
oh
these
my
evil ass people,
goodness.
and we
Nina
talk about.
Edward, you're welcome. Elizabeth, you're welcome. Oh
Girl,
my
these people is
goodness.
evil. You better think. You listen. Being a content creator, baby, you better have your. You better be thinking twice because these people is evil. I'm
People
telling
be
you.
digging up things on people, like chasing people's family members. I'm like, calm down.
Yes.
It's not
And then
that
before
deep.
you do your Zoom, sis, before if you ever
Yeah,
want to do Zoom, make sure that you pick people that's been with you for a long time. Don't
right.
pick newcomers. If you know someone has been in your chat and been with you for a long time, you get to feel them, to fill them
Yeah,
out. See, can you trust them? Because you got to understand one thing. You don't have to talk to a person to trust them. Their vibes. Okay? Vibes will tell you anything about a person, you know, the way they text, how they
oh,
say things. So that's how
yeah,
I got to get to trust some people. I don't trust everybody coming in my chat now. Don't get me wrong, but I got some good ones in there that I do really trust. Yeah.
Wow. Ron M, you're
So
also a content creator, and all the while you've been coming when I always say if you're a content creator, say it, you don't say it, because you always chat with, when I see people that chat with just, I'm like, okay, this person might not be a content creator. Like Ron M said she was monetized, really.
yeah, yeah,
Before
you
you
gotta be
did
very
say,
cautious because once you start talking to these friends with these people will betray you. I have been portrayed before, so that's why I can tell you. I
wow,
have definitely been portrayed as a content creator. Yeah,
wow.
and it was not
Welcome,
a good
Sheba.
feeling.
Welcome, Marilyn Guerra. Welcome.
So yeah, just think about that
Yeah,
if you want to do it. I don't know if you want to, but it's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you gotta keep yourself covered at all times.
True.
Because
Oh,
these people will lie on you. They will definitely lie on you. Oh,
seriously.
she said this and she said that and this and that and let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest to you. Some of these subs, I just gotta be real with you. I know you may be new to YouTube. I'm not new at all. But a lot of
Mm-hmm.
these subs are very messy, just like the content
Whoa.
creators. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest to you. They're grimy. They're messy. They have to keep shit going. They would tell you
Mm-hmm.
something another content creator said, and it's not really true. So what I want you to do, if that happened to you, I want you to say, "Send me the live. Go back, watch the live yourself before you
Yeah,
address it. Don't let someone tell you someone said about you because they had you out here arguing with another content creator, and it's shit not even true.
absolutely. You're so correct. I've seen that happen to other content creators, and I'm
I'm
like,
telling
ooh,
you.
when I saw that live stream, like, that's not exactly how the person said what this person now that is angry is saying. And I'm
And I
like,
really
ooh,
like
from
you a lot. When I found your channel, as soon as I found your channel, I really liked it
everyone.
you a lot. So that's why I'm just giving you the
Thank
heads up
you.
or stuff. Yeah.
Thank
When I
you,
ran across
Queen.
your channel, I'm like, oh, I like her. She cool. And I started coming in your chat ever since. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, you know how to break it down.
Most times I always watch like your replay. I think because of the different time zone.
Yeah.
Most times
That's
I don't.
okay. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah. That's okay. It's okay. Cause I know sometimes, like, when I go live, I say, well, she may be sleeping. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
said, but I'm quite sure we are in a different time zone. So it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Once I come on YouTube, one thing I try to check people that schedule. So if I see that people that I know they've already scheduled live stream, they're gonna go live soon. I just wait to watch. When I see that okay, then I now schedule mine because sometimes I can't even schedule or many hours. I just wait whenever I have few minutes. I'm like, okay, let me do this if I can, and I just
Right.
jump in and yeah, and I try to always catch up also with people that are live, people that posted videos, and watch
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like your lives. I love them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because
Yeah.
so much is just going on with this Cora's case. I started because I have my other channel that I was talking about their case a little bit. I used to do like more of celebrity gist on the other channel, and that after a while I stopped. YouTube was just doing too much.
Yes.
Like, ooh, so I started this one fresh, like last year, April. I started this one. So this year, April made it 1 year, and the channel just got monetized exactly the 12 month, like the 29th of April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because once your channel is above 1 year, they will start reducing your watch hours and everything. And I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
yo, yeah.
Yeah.
So with the other channel, it's still not monetized, and that channel has been there. So I just left it. And I'm like, just stay there.
Well,
Let me
whenever you feel like you need a break, baby, take your break. And something wrong with
right.
having a break, you know? Because I
YouTube is
do it. I do it all the time. I take a break. Baby. Baby. No.
Christina said she better post all the evidence. Both of them, they've said the same thing. If you remember the interview with Amara, I said Christina, Kim was also saying, if they want me, if they dare me, or if they do what that she said, I'm going to post the chats, and you will see that I didn't say much, but they said a lot, and I said a
Mm-hmm.
little. And now she too, she's saying the same thing. Kim, if you dare me, I'm gonna post the chats because I already have them, and all the things you said, people can see it for themselves. And I'm like, why don't you post it already? If you feel like she already lied on that interview and she's confusing people, post it already so people will read for themselves and they know that what you're saying is the truth.
That's true. That is so true. That's why I said if you're telling the truth, just post it and get it over with.
Absolutely.
That's how I look at it. I won't keep going back and forth with nobody because I'm not gonna do that. just post it and just let it be that.
Absolutely. And I don't even understand why she keeps deleting those other. For example, that chat where Miriam was fighting shamelessly with another content creator that she claimed that that person was Zoe. She should have left that post, but she deleted it.
But why she
Because
keep deleting everything?
yeah, she has cleaned that her Facebook page. She had a lot of receipts in there, but she has cleaned it. But I don't know, it's probably because of this her court case. Even the video she did short videos, like I don't know, 3 or 4 live streams that were there, and she was talking about she was going to sue someone, and then somebody has sued her. But the only post you will see right now is the one where she said, anybody that wants to donate to her should DM her so she can send them where they can donate to her for her court case. And she was telling people to refrain from talking about those videos she did or interviews until the court case is over on Monday. You know,
So wait a minute, who's she taking to court?
it seemed like it's she that someone is taking to court. I don't know. Kim is really not, no, she's not saying much. So I don't know, probably because she's going to court. But now then, Ron M was saying she also
Oh
told
yeah, she did say
Zoe.
she was going to court. I remember that. She
Uh-huh,
said
she
that
meant,
on more of a panel. She
oh,
did, but she
but
never
she
said
did.
why.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what she was posting about on her Facebook.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So
Mm.
then now they're saying, but if Zoe is asking, of course, why won't Zoe ask for money? She too, she has a court hearing in April. Sorry, in August. So each and every one of them are looking for funds now for this thing.
Right.
Oh God, seriously.
Well, you get what you want, baby. When you get out here and shit like this, you should have stayed out of it. She should have stayed out of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that both of them are still kind of protecting him by not saying everything that he has done is really, really strange. And I,
Hmm.
I don't know what JD has on them. I would really love for JD to just post. I wish when JD was upset calling Miriam a scammer, if he had posted the things she did. But he won't, because that will implicate him also, you know.
Right, right, right. Well, you know what? Maybe they got something on each other.
Possible. The way they all behave, I think so too. Oh God. Shema
Mm.
said Miriam is a bloody liar. When they've done a whole lot of plotting, what do you expect them to say? They won't be able to come out and tell you the full truth because you will be shocked at the things they did to Cora.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So I think that's why, in the case of Kim, Kim is trying her best now. She's trying to move from Facebook to YouTube, where people don't know much about her story, so she can start all over and start rooting for Cora. Because now her Facebook is full of Cora's videos. One of her Facebook pages.
Yeah. Yeah. Corby gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. But I do think that Kim has some evidence on um JD.
You think so?
Hmm.
But if she really had that private investigator, yes.
because
If
she
she
said,
really, but I don't know if she paid $10,000. That's hard for me to believe.
"Oh, I don't know about all that."
Because I don't know how you be paying $10,000 for a total stranger that you've not even met.
Right,
You know,
right.
and you claim you don't even know them that much. You've not been following the story. If she said she had been following them for a long time, I can believe her that yes, you felt sorry for him and decided to pay, but you just met them and you've already paid $10,000. Nah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And Nina
I
said
believe
she has
that.
seen the video too. So Zoe is out there asking for money. But wahala.
Well, we're gonna see how all this play out.
Seriously, we're counting down for Miriam if she's going to post the what is it called, the evidence of the chat. That would be interesting. I would love to see more names.
Yes,
It would be
yes.
good to see the names of, not even reading about what they are saying, but just put a name and face to all the people that were in that chat group
And that's what I
when they
want to know.
were,
Who all was in that
yeah,
group when they were doing all the mean things to Cora?
exactly, because at least we can imagine the kind of conversation that was going on. But what we need to know now is the
Hmm.
names. Yeah. Huh. Really,
But I
really
can tell
funny.
you this: I do believe that Kim knows everybody that was in that group. I believe she knows. Now, if she want to
Yeah.
spill the beans and say who was it, I don't know.
Ah, the thing is, she just said she was there for a short while, but I don't think so. I think she was there for a very long time because nobody gives you evidence to keep when you said you people were up to 100 people in there. Why would they pick a new person that just came in to give all those evidence to store when they had all these that were in the group? People that have already proven themselves to be loyal to JD. They will not give you a total stranger that
Right.
just came in.
Because I wouldn't give anyone new in my group, if I had a
Yeah,
group, anything, because I don't trust you. I have to fill you out.
true.
So that
Even
makes
here, for
sense. Yeah.
example, even with YouTube, you know how you give moderators. You just don't up and give moderator to anybody that you see on your channel.
Right.
You give moderator to the channel, people that you have a certain level of trust to. Those are the people you
Hmm.
give moderators to help moderate your this thing, your chat when you're live and all of that. So I
Right.
don't understand why she's telling us she has so much. I've not even posted 1/10. How did you get all those evidence? Huh,
Because that was
she will
really
see.
fast.
She will
Yeah.
see. But let's just hope that after this Monday court case, well, depending on how the outcome will be, that she'll be able to come out and talk about it. Since all of them, they are now content creators too.
Oh Lord.
Ah,
Oh Lord.
so that's what we're going to wait for. Is Kim
Yeah.
going to come out and tell us who took her to court? But I'm suspecting
Cause yeah,
maybe
cause
it's
I want to
Zoe.
know that one. I do want to know that one.
Or maybe it's she and Zoe, she and Crystal. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, now they've started fighting between themselves. How
And that's
sad.
how I always be. Anytime it's a saga, that's what happens. Everybody turns on everybody.
Yeah.
This is not the first saga I covered.
Ooh,
I covered a saga worse than this. It
ah,
lasted for 2 years.
really?
Yeah. And that's a saga I'm going to touch on again on tomorrow.
Oh, content
So,
creators or celebrities?
content creator.
Oh, so oh God.
So when it's sagas like this, people, they
Seriously,
do turn
I
on each
remember
other.
I remember when that of Tasha K and Cardi B was going on.
Hmm.
A lot of American content creators were in there giving that this and they're like, whoo, it was funny. I was laughing so much. I was always on their streams watching because I used to watch Tasha K back to back. Or
Yeah.
before she started
Yeah,
with
me
that
too.
pattern of blogging, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, she used to be
Yeah.
very fun in the beginning, and then she
Uh,
started with Cardi B. And I'm like, yo, every
yeah.
time you go
After that, I
online, Cardi
stopped.
B.
Yeah. After that, I stopped too. I didn't
Yeah,
like that.
it was too much. Well, she'll call me winos, and everything. But yeah, I feel like some people along the line they just lose track of what they're doing and they start doing other things.
Yeah. Some people
Yeah,
just be so evil. And some
absolutely.
people some people take this content creation stuff, they take it too serious, and it's not your life, it's other people's lives. But if you want to talk about the story, it's okay. But don't go so deep in it until you start
Yeah.
talking about their deceased loved ones, their children, their
Yes.
parents. And I don't do stuff like that. I don't talk about deceased. I don't talk about the children. Excuse
Yeah,
me. I don't do any of that.
that's not cool. Because at the end of the day, the person is a content creator, not the person's child or children or parents or whatnot. You just
Yeah,
leave that out of it, you know.
right. And just cover the story.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't like all that drama. It's too much.
The only for me, the only people that I refer to, they always these people that supports JD, because I just don't understand. These, they are the ones that I always ask that question: what is their partners doing? Because I'm just thinking out loud. If I can see them in real life, I'll probably ask them. I'm like, have you seen the type of content your wife is creating on YouTube, all in the name of content creator? Like seriously,
That's
that's
true.
a fellow woman, and you're going to do that for?
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Nina said, "Get with Royal D." What did Sheba say? Did I miss something? Let me see. Did she say so? I don't know if Sheba is a woman. I've said she. uh, so you
But
used to be evidence along with Richard Giselle, like directed her to do, because soon after she showed the huge stack of files ready for court. Um, that's why I gave Kim grace. She tried her best to make up for her misdeed. She eventually turned around and had the investigator investigate him. She's the wise and woke up quick. Okay. Nina, what do you want Royal D to do for Sheba? Because I'm looking at the chat and I don't see. Did she post? I repeat again, Sheba. Sorry, I don't know if you're female or male. The word she, because I have a lot of women on my live stream, so the word she. Let me go up a little bit.
what she say?
Yeah, I'm trying to find something. I just saw the comment. I said, "Get with." Hmm,
What's up, Miss Ellis?
I don't see it. Okay, she said, "Royal D always keeps it real on her life. She knows me, but I won't detail anything now."
Oh yeah, Miss Ellis, that's my supporter.
Okay, yeah, okay, because okay, okay, so yeah, because I'm like, from this comment, it means that Sheba knows you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
sent her over to your channel too.
who
Yeah.
Sheba? Really?
Yeah, she been with me for a while.
Oh, okay. Because Sheba and someone else came in and I noticed, I'm like, have I seen it? Okay, Ron M is here. Bring your Ron M up. Welcome, Ron M.
Hi. Oh no, I'm not some content creator. I started Facebook when I lived in Iceland and I was my kids were small. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. And
Yeah.
I was going to start posting pictures of my kids. And that was a long
Mhm.
Oh,
time ago. Because like my family was in the States and my husband was stationed in Iceland. And
yeah,
so we were in Iceland, so I wanted to make sure that they could see the kids growing up. But then I
yeah.
kind of got a little scared about it because my brother's a police officer and he warned me about it. So what I
Yeah.
started doing was because when YouTube first started, it would let you post ads, and you could
Oh.
make money off of the ads, like the ad
Yeah.
thing. And I was part of what do you call it? Amazon, the Amazon
Yeah.
thing where they send you the free products. And so
Yeah.
I would post ads for, just ads for different products and I would get paid. Then YouTube started adding a lot of crazy stuff in it, like, oh, you got to start posting videos, you got to start doing this, you got to have so many subscribers. Because
Yeah.
I know back then, people used to make bank off of YouTube and had no subscribers because all you had to do was post the ads because you would get paid from the people who
Yeah.
post their ads on your thing. Well, see, you can't do that anymore. YouTube is too hard for me. It's too much work. I'd rather go get me a job. That's not something. Now I do
But
post like
even the
I
nine to
have
five
some.
is not easy, you know.
I do post some like if they make like if I do post like a video, I'll take a video down like from like Piers Morgan when he said something about like Meghan or Harry or something, and I'll go back and I'll find something that he said before that contradicts what he says, and I'll post it on my page or something, so that another squad member, like a Sussex squad member, can find it so they can use it on their channel. But that's basically all it is. I never put my voice on there. I never put my face on there. I just like help people out. Like, okay, well, this is what I found, and if you're a squad, like a Sussex squad member, you can go get this to contradict what the Deranger said, because I guess I do support Harry and Meghan, so that's my thing. So that's all I wanted to explain. Huh?
Shiva is asking to be a content creator, so over to you, royalty. You have to put Shiva through on how to be a YouTuber.
All depends on what you want your YouTube channel to be about. Drama, content, cooking.
Shiva, what do you want to create? What type of content? Is it the type that Ron M is talking about, or
Well, now see, the
Um,
content I'm talking about is like the way the content I'm talking about. If you do the content I'm talking about, your channel really won't grow because it's drama free.
so that means whatever you want your channel to be about, you have to be in that sector. Every
Yeah,
sector
you
is
have to be
different.
in that space. Every space is different. Like my channel where I post like I contradict things that people say negative about Harry and Meghan, mine is over in that space. So I would never bring any other content over into my space.
but that's a good niche. If you take it serious, you're going to
Well, see,
grow very fast.
I don't take mine serious because I never speak on it. I just go and I'll get like a video, and I make it so that I can show where he contradicts everything that he said. Because like when Harry and Meghan first got married, he said that
Yeah,
the royal family were racist, and now he's saying they're not racist. So every time he
Oh, yeah, I
says that
remember
they're
that.
not racist, I'll go and I'll pull up the video where he claims that they're racist, and I'll play it in loop.
yeah,
And then I'll direct another squad member too who do speak on their channel, and I'll direct them toward the video that I made so that they can use the video. Because I'm not, like I say, I'm not monetized anymore. I was only monetized before just for ads so that I could get paid from AdSense. I would get
yeah.
paid, from AdSense from the people for making ads about their products. And since I can't do that anymore, and that was easy money, since YouTube won't let people do that anymore, a lot of people have gone over to Facebook. So that's where you see people doing like the product placements and stuff for
Yeah, I ain't
Facebook.
going to Facebook. I ain't got time for that drama. That's too much over there. I don't even
But
want to be a
see,
part of Facebook.
you don't have to talk on those. Like those are really drama free. You can choose to be in the drama on Facebook, or you can choose not to be.
Royalty, are you afraid of drama?
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
no, and I don't like Facebook rules. They take your page down too much. I don't think
but
people got to
Yeah.
see,
do is start
they
recording
can't.
you. And
No, if you're doing
I'm
AdSense
good.
over there, if you do AdSense, it's not where they could take your page down because all you're doing is posting ads for products.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't want to do that. I'm good. I like to stay over here. I like to get in
but
all type of shit over here.
but it seems like it
Like
seems
I
like
have
Facebook has
three.
got money.
Okay, like I got
Yeah.
three different GPSs, and I try the GPS out. I get to keep the products that I try out. To me, it's a win-win. But now I have to stop because I got a garage full of stuff that I got to get rid of.
I mean, you can do it on YouTube too. YouTube is still doing that. I follow a girl right now that is
No,
promoting wigs for this company.
no,
And
but
she do
see
her
now you
content.
have to. But see now you have to make the video. Used to the people would send you the video, and all you have to do is put it on your page.
No, she don't make the video. What she does, she go live. She talk about the brand. She put her
But see,
wig
I didn't have
on.
to. See, I didn't have to do that. They would send me a video already made, and I would just
Yeah,
place
they
it
probably
on
changed
my.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but she
now they
makes
want
money
people
off
to
that.
really work hard for every cent they get from YouTube.
Yeah. And she
That's
says
what
she
they
makes
do.
good money from that. And she says, she still makes money from, YouTube too. So I guess she likes it because she says she makes good money from it. She don't
Yeah,
have a
they
problem with
they
it. I
make
follow
really
her.
good money from it. But when they changed the way, because I liked it the way that it was, the way that,
Yeah.
and then they said that you had to have subscribers there. I wasn't trying to get no subscribers. I was just trying to use the ads to make a little extra money. That's it. And
Yeah.
after they changed it, because I'm not like trying to. When you have those subscribers, you have to be too much of a people's person, and I just don't
Yeah.
have time.
Ah,
It's just too much.
Christina just explained to us. So those of you that are just coming in, we're just chatting away. We've been live for
So,
3 hours. So
not
if you want to
really.
hear anything, you have to watch the live stream from the beginning after it's done. The hot gist, the juicy gist is at the beginning of the live stream. So we're
You don't
just
really have
chatting
to
away
be,
after we're done with everything else. So it's Guillaume that
really
is
have to be
taking
a people
Crystal to
person. You
court.
don't really have to be a people person to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got people do
Mhm.
content out here and do their content and get off. You don't have to be a people person. You be a people person while you're doing your content because you have to be cool with your subscribers actually doing the content. Once you finish your content, you get off and fuck it and go about your daily life. You feel me? Now, if you choose to become cool with somebody and you want to talk to them on the back end, that's what you choose to do. But as a content creator, you have to be a people person because that's how you're
Yeah.
gonna bring your subscribers in.
Yeah, the thing is,
Too
the
much
thing
work.
is, a lot of people are afraid of content creation. I think because of the drama they see, but not all the niche have drama. So it really depends on the type of
Wow.
content you want to create. People that are
Right.
doing reaction, celebrity gist, and stuff like that. When you're talking, when you have to give your opinion, also, but also you can do a
Oh
reaction.
no,
You
that celebrity thing. Oh, that's a big mess because those
Oh yeah,
celebrities come at
I
you,
don't do no
honey. You
comment on
don't want to do
comment.
because honey, Carter B is going after Amon Wiggins and some other lady now. The
it's the
same
way
way
those
she
people
did.
spoke about them. You can make yours in a different way. Oh, Scotty B did something, you come out and you say it,
No,
you
Carter B
know.
don't want anybody to say you can't say anything about her. Like she don't want nobody saying anything negative. Only she can
But she
speak
ain't gotta worry
negative.
about me, baby, because I won't. Because I don't. One thing about me, I don't like covering stories when it comes to any celebrities at all. That's not my thing.
Mm.
I don't
Oh,
like it.
really?
Uh
But I
uh.
feel like it is even more difficult when you have to cover like just normal public figures and content
Because you know what?
creators.
You go look it up
That's
and
where
all
you
this
get
shit.
the hate from. That's where people come in and
Yeah.
insult you. Like me, I always go to my comment section and I just laugh. I
No,
read
cause
the comments and I laugh and I move away.
you know how I told you I make the videos and I loop Piers Morgan. So I posted it on Twitter so that
Yeah.
another
Oh
squad
Lord.
member can get it. And I made a mistake instead of posting it inside of the in the message section. I posted it where it posted on my page, and he actually striked my Twitter, and
Oh
it was
yeah, they
down
will do
for
that.
20. Yeah, he actually striked my Twitter because of a video. My voice wasn't. He striked it because he claimed it was something negative about him, but it wasn't negative. It was what he said previously contradicting what he said now. So it wasn't anything that was
Oh.
So what did they do to
not
your
true.
Twitter? They took it down?
They no, they gave it back because but I had to write this long 3 paragraph thing
Like when
explaining
you were
to
in the
them
university.
why it was not against Twitter rule because what I wrote was true and what he said was contradictory to what he's saying
Facts.
now.
I got you.
And
Yeah.
nothing was not false, you know. So they gave it back,
Oh.
but it was down for 48 hours. So, you know, I didn't have access to it. So I'm like, okay. And I don't get paid for Twitter. I didn't and like I didn't get paid for the videos. I
Yeah.
just do it for other people because I just think Harry and Meghan catch like a bad rap. So I was like, you know, it's not anything it's not hard to do because all I have to do is snatch a YouTube video
Hmm.
from, you know, Sun and change it around. And I do that for fun just so I don't forget how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
use people
good.
content, when you use people
Uh
content on YouTube, you
I
gotta talk
used
to
to
it.
do now see I used to do research for people. Well, they would pay me to do research. Like I would research and I'll do it that way and I'll send it to them and then they would
Hmm.
pay me for the
Oh, for
research.
that.
See, my
Yeah.
supporters, my supporters send me stuff to talk about. Or if I miss something, they'll send it to me.
You know. So no, but these were like big
Cause I don't got
YouTubers.
time to be searching.
No, no, these were like big YouTubers. So big like YouTubers with like millions of followers or something, they don't have time to be searching for stuff. So they will actually pay people to research for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
the
thing,
yeah,
cause they
So
do
that's
that
get
true.
busy. Yeah.
yeah, so that it's factual. So I was making money from that. And then I was like, you know what? I really don't have time to do this. So I stopped.
It seems like you really don't like the content creating thing. Like
No,
I don't
I
have
stopped,
time.
you know, because I started doing it for the history magazines. I'm a part
Oh.
of the History Honor Society, and they started
Oh.
paying me to do research for them.
Yeah.
So and that's how I got into like Yule Adoche because I was doing research on they were talking about how different African like Ghanaians and Nigerians, you know, when I first
Yeah.
talked to you about how they felt about Black Americans. So I was doing
Yeah.
research on that. That is
Ah, you do.
where yeah, and that is how I got into Yo Adoche. And then I saw Daddy with I saw like I saw the Daddy something and he had Justin on. Then when I went to Facebook, I saw Lolo.
Ah, the daddy freeze. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like what 3 months ago,
Oh.
rather roughly. And so I was in bed at that time because, like I said, I had hurt my back.
Uh
And
oh.
so I spent that whole time, that whole day when I got into when I saw Lola, because when I saw Daddy Freeze, I really
Yeah.
just got turned off about it because really I looked at one of Daddy Freeze videos where he was talking about he was talking about Black Americans. He was talking about the Black American woman, and that's when I found
Oh.
out that his wife had actually left Africa and moved to America. And he was talking about how when African women come to the
Yeah.
United States, they change.
Mhm.
You know, and it was more along the line of when an African woman is in Africa, they're traditional
Yeah.
and they do the traditional thing, and when they move to America, they change. And I'm like, well, they don't actually change, but their environment changed, so they have to change. So he turned me
Yeah.
off of that because I'm like, don't he realize women change from the environment? So I guess he figured, and so that's when he was like, his wife was in America, took his kids, and he hadn't
Yeah.
seen them for years or whatever.
Yeah, he's anything that has to do with women and things like that. It really gets Daddy Freeze fired up, and United States and things like that. Just know that he's speaking from his own. And another, I think the reason why he says things like that is because of, being back home. It's easy to get a house help, so you're living like kings and queens, and then you now relocate to the US or the UK. You now
No,
have
it
to
was
wash
about
dishes,
money. It was about
you know
money. It was like his wife would come
oh.
home and give her his paycheck. Well, when
Hmm.
I guess, and he was telling me, and he was like, no, don't go to the United States and send your wife to school, because once they get Americanized or something,
Yeah,
and they're not going to come home and give you the money.
can you imagine? What a way to think. Daddy Freeze.
So then I'm like, does every African, because see, I was supposed to
That's
be
not
doing
true.
research. So I'm thinking to myself, well, and so then I saw Lolo, and then I saw that she was married, and I'm like, well, okay, now you're focused on Cora and her
Yeah.
husband, but what about your husband?
Hmm.
Because I asked you that in the first video,
What
I
a
asked you
bad
that,
example.
and I was baffled. So I asked you, and you explained to me. You were like, well, if she's making the money, her husband will allow her. And that was
Yeah.
totally different from the way Daddy Freeze explained it.
But that's because they're in the UK. If it's back home, she won't be doing this. It's not gonna happen because the family will call you and tell you to tell your wife to go inside. She will go inside. If she doesn't go inside, the penalty is huge. So you can't, you can't.
Oh, so
Yeah.
see, that's where all of this came from. My interest is just a slight interest, and now I'm interested in it because now I want to know how it turned out, because I'm just like on the edge of my seat, like, gee, this is like a blockbuster. Cora really needs to go find her an agent to write a movie.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, think about it now. They met in China. I mean, this is really like movie material. This is really like a at least a Lifetime movie. This is like really good. I would actually watch this on TV.
If she will put it in a movie, JD is gonna be so upset. And you know what? JD knows a lot about, when people go to marry from any tribe or race or whatever, you try to know a little bit about what their culture, the tradition, a little bit of the do's and don'ts, and just little things about them. And one of the things that these people do is they know very well what your people would tolerate, and what your own people tolerate, and what their own people will not tolerate. So you will hear couples have arguments and stuff like that, and they're telling you, I'm going to call your parent, because they know what an African parent would do. So that's why when we talk about these things, most time I look at people like, you don't understand where we're coming from. People that knows these things can see through JD and know that JD knows a little bit about where Cora is coming from,
So this
and
is
he
why he was
used that.
calling Nancy every other night. Because I
Yeah,
know Nancy said that he kept calling her and kept calling her.
because she will take his side. That's just one thing that is common with our people, and they're not taking the side of the husband or the wife, depending on that. I mean, the other, your partner, okay, not taking they're not taking your side immediately. You, that you're their family member, married to this person. You know, they will always take sides with that person. They will always want to see reasons with that person. And sometimes some family will even go as far as, even when the person is at fault, they will just say it in a way that the person will calm down. And then when they talk to you in private, they will like, we understand that this person was wrong. But they will not tell the person. Just because they feel like if they will call the person out, they are kind of breaking your marriage. And if your marriage ends, It's now not an embarrassment for just you. It's now a family embarrassment. It's now for every one of us. We're all
Right.
bearing that shame. As far as I'm bearing the same surname with you, down to the cousins and every, your extended family, everybody bears that shame of, look, this one cannot stay in the home, you know.
Well, Queen,
And
I'm
it's
ready to jump
really
down. And thank you for
I
letting me up. And I will
I
definitely
don't
see
know
you
that. I'm gonna tell you a
okay.
story. When I
Thank
first
you,
got
Mariam
married,
D.
And I
my
love you,
Yeah,
sis.
mom,
Thank you so much. And don't forget to tag me if you can. Once you get off,
I,
just
I
tag
will.
me.
I will try it again. I'll try it again. I don't know why it didn't work.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
drop down after I tell
Yeah,
you
thank
this
you. God
story
bless
since
you,
you
Queen.
said it.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, go ahead, Ron.
Okay, when I first got married, my
Yeah.
mom could not contact me because something was wrong with the phone.
Oh,
We were living on a military base, and
yeah.
my husband is an officer. Believe me, my mama didn't call the police, honey.
Oh,
My mama was not having it. She didn't call the police. My husband mad because they didn't showed up, and he's like, "I'm about to get in trouble. You didn't had your mama. You got to tell her to stop." My mama told him on the phone, "If I
yeah.
cannot speak to my daughter every day, I will call the police on you every day." Well, I mean, that's to hear you describe the culture. It's just so different.
Yeah, the thing is, of course, if something happens that raises alarm, they're pulling up like it's the whole community. That's how the fight is going to be. So he knows. That's why JD will tell you that I can't find the whole Nigeria. Leave the fact that now everybody is crucifying Korah. There's something he would do, and it will not sit well with Nigerians, and everybody will speak with one voice. But in Korah's case, it's this way because of her dress sense. Korah doesn't dress well in their eyes, so they will not speak with one voice because some people just feel she's already embarrassing us, and that's how it is by culture. That everybody, if you go out and you do something good, we're all proud. Okay, yes. Then if you go out and you do something embarrassing, we all feel embarrassed. We all share that embarrassment. But I don't think it's like that for everybody. It's like, well, he did it. Doesn't have anything to do with me, just because he's from my country or he's from my state or whatnot, doesn't mean that that's how we roll. But we always feel like if you do this, you're embarrassing us all together. So these people that feel like she's not dressing properly, they will never ever defend Cora.
So see, that's what I think. I think that what it is, I think that the people like Nigerian bloggers who are on Coruscant, they need to actually uh just create a video explaining societal workings for other people to understand how these other Nigerians could be on his side, because
Yeah.
that is a lot that has a lot of people like stunned.
It even most times when if you listen to them very well, you can tell. Okay, for example, she went for this carnival. All the Caribbeans, when you see their carnivals, exactly what she wears is what they wear, and that's what it is. All Nicki Minaj and all, what's her name, Rihanna, name it. Everybody dresses like that, and that's it. You see people walking in the road, in the streets in Europe and America and other places that way. It's not a big deal, but you think you're gonna dress like that and walk on the road in Nigeria? That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. First of all,
Well, now I saw a video of Nancy. Nancy showed a video of the people in the village, and they
yeah.
basically had way worse than what Cora had on in the corner.
Well, people in what village?
They were doing some type of dance.
Oh, like the traditional attires. Yeah, traditional dancing attires from the olden days. They're not. They're just. It's actually a piece of cloth, like very little, and we have like the different beads that most times we wear. And when you go to like South Africa, you have the part where it's just the beads and nothing. The boobs is outside. Those videos are everywhere on YouTube. You can actually see it. And they also have the one where the dance, I forgot the name of that, where they throw their legs so high and stomp on the floor. When you see them do that, you notice that most times they're wearing very skimpy things, and they are raising their legs up to their head and slamming it back on the floor so you can actually see their undies. So imagine in the old days where what undies was, or when undies was not in existence, when you have to do that dance, you know. And also even with the wrapper, the fabric, the traditional wrappers that we tie in the waist when we do the traditional dances, most of those wrappers are tied in a way where some of the dance that you do, your body will be showing, and some of the wrappers is just a little bit covering your boobs and all of that. But I feel that since the Christianity and all of these things came in, and proper dressing, that's all you hear. Churches everywhere, everybody wants to form this righteousness, and people don't want to talk about traditional things anymore. So even when you reference that, they're like, well, it was then. That's what you hear. They will not tell you that it didn't happen, but they'll tell you it was then. Now we don't do that anymore. No, we don't do that because y'all are running away from it. But it doesn't mean that somebody cannot wake up today and say, well, I want to do what we used to do in the olden days. She's free to do what she you don't like it, don't like it. But let her do what she wants to do. But I understand that it's because of Christianity. Everybody feels like, okay, the Bible is against it, and they will do everything that they think is right. But at the end of the day, people are actually committing this sin. Inside this side, talking is what is giving us depression problem in the USA, because our family back home don't know that this life is based on money and responsibilities. Oh goodness. People don't like, I just feel like these people that are very loud with all these type of things, when you go and investigate their life privately too, it's not perfect. You know, it's not perfect. So I always tell people to just ignore them, because you do a little bit of digging into the African culture and tradition, or go straight to Nigeria where Kora is from, and try to find out the different attires from olden days. You know, even so, where I always ask people to go to easily, like the Nollywood. We have the Nollywood, and they will tell story of ancient times. Watch the type of things that they wear, when even though they're doing ancient time story in 2024. Watch out
The
how.
Cora ain't got nothing on Nollywood. I'm sorry. After I done seen you, his second, he about to get a third wife. Oh, I'm like, what?
Who, him? I don't think so. I don't even. This second wife he married, the one that
Oh
has
no, no,
multiple.
no. Oh no. She has to allow it because he basically told her, he did some type of interview. He was like, if it's not working for me, I'll just leave. And
Yeah.
so I think he left Judy somewhere with the boys and he went off with this third lady or something. I think she's a Nollywood actor too. Um, so he's about to get a third wife. But he still sent his lawyer to court and said that he could not go to court because he was sick.
But he has not even accepted that he's married
No,
to a
he told
second
the
wife,
judge that he
according to
was
his.
not married. He told the
Yeah,
judge that,
according to court
yeah.
documents. Yeah. So these people, a lot. Like you is still a bit calm compared to JV, but I can understand that you knows that there's a way he will go. The culture is going to drag him, and he's there. But JD is in the US, and he knows that he can get away with a lot of these things he's doing. He won't dare if he was in Nigeria or somewhere in Africa. All this mouth he's running, JD will not be able to do it, because people will not tolerate this level of stupidity if they can reach you, you know. So
Well,
that's why
thank
he
you
keeps
so
talking.
much for letting me come on your platform to explain about the content creation. But if anyone wants me to help them, like I can show you how to do it on a Zoom. I can even show you how to set up the Zoom. And like I say, I'll do it for free. So I don't charge people for that. That's like nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I'll show you how to do a Zoom because Zoom is nothing. Zoom is so easy to do. And plus,
Really?
see, Zoom, you are in control of the Zoom. You can
But you have to,
allow.
with Zoom. I thought you have to like have people on other platform
No,
that.
no, no, no. What Zoom is, you can send. Okay, if you have your subscribers' email, You
Yeah.
send an invitation for them to join your Zoom, or you can
Oh,
put it in your YouTube description for them to join your Zoom. You can let whoever you want join your Zoom.
yeah.
And it's free for a certain number of people.
Mm.
Um, and you can join it at any time because Zoom is something you can use all day long if you want.
Oh,
You control who gets to make a copy of that video. So you can put in the Zoom description that only you are able to record the video
yeah.
while you're talking. So only you can record. And
Oh, wow.
nobody else will be able to enable their camera or anything on their record button
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
computer because you would be in control of it. So yeah, that's that's Zoom. And now Zoom is great. And they have like other platforms too. Like you can also do it in Google. I
Oh,
mean, you can
Google, they do
yeah,
have their own too.
yeah, you can do the same thing you do in Zoom in Google, and which Google pays you. So I mean, you can
Wow.
create a website in Google for blogging. So you can put all the information that you're talking about on YouTube in a
Yeah,
blog on Google.
on Google.
Now,
But
yes,
I think
when I was
that's not free, right?
well, I
The
have not
website
done
thing.
that for anybody. That is something
Yeah.
that I had to do for a class because I was in
Okay.
school last. Yeah, I did that for a class, so I know you can do it because I did it for my class and I had to do it for my class. But
Yeah. But how are they going to find you? Anyone that's here that is interested in doing that, how can they find you?
well, I really don't do it. I'm just saying, since someone asked me to show them how to do it, I would show them how to do it like that one like I really don't like do that. I just I'll do it for like friends, like people that I know that is not on the internet. Like okay, they
Yeah.
want to get started with the internet and they're in the vicinity and I can show you, I know you, so I'm comfortable
Yeah.
with doing it cuz I'm really like a really introverted person, so that's why I
Oh.
don't yeah, I feel comfortable talking to you, so I'll talk.
Ah, I
But
see.
I'm not yeah, I'm just not what can you I don't know, I don't really like to I
To
don't like to
just
sell things. I really don't like to sell things. I really like to help people for free. So and I don't want to get bogged down with helping people because I know when I visited my mom, I had my aunt
yeah.
person that she works for. I ended up having to do her whole computer system.
Wow.
And I mean she paid me, but
Yeah. Ah, okay,
it's
that's
it's
good.
just not it's just not something that I enjoy. I can do computers because I took it in high school and in college, but it's not something that I like to do.
Oh.
So I'll fool with it, but it's just not something that I like to do. Um
Ah.
yeah, I guess I've gotten spoiled because I don't like. I mean, really and truly, I work when I want to, and when I don't, I don't. Because I have no bills to pay. I don't. I mean, I have a really good husband. I
Yeah.
have I have a great husband, so that's it takes
Right.
no, yeah.
That's good. God bless him for us.
Well, now thank you, and you have a great day.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you too.
And
Thank
if you
you. God
want
bless.
my help, I will show you how to do Zoom. Okay,
Right?
I will show you how to do it because I like you, so I'll show you how to do it, and I'll show
Thank
you,
you, Queen. Thank
or
you.
I'll create a video and I'll send it to you showing you what to download and how to do it. Okay,
Right? Wow. Wow.
and you may get it maybe next week. I can't promise it to you
Eh,
because yeah, because see, we're in the process of moving again, so I can't
oh,
promise it to
well, y'all
you.
are moving from what? You said Iceland, right?
No, no, that was years ago. That's when I first signed up for YouTube. That's when they were doing the AdSense. That was years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. That was when I first started. Like I say, now they have too many restrictions.
yeah.
I would never try to do. I mean, back then YouTube was I mean, people had no subscribers and they were making like 1,000 and some dollars a month just for AdSense. I mean, YouTube used to pay really good.
Really?
Yes. They
Wow.
didn't count how many subscribers you had. They didn't count none of that stuff. I mean, you could basically use YouTube to build up to just make money off of ads. Like
Yeah.
never showing your face, just promote other people products. That's it.
Yeah.
But then it changed. You have to have so many subscribers before you can monetize. You have to have so many subscribers before you can go live. I mean, you used
Yeah.
to just go live and just show products.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah. So
I've
it,
heard so much stories about YouTube, like what it used to be, but all
oh
the apps
yeah.
they're all changing, and
I
uh,
think that too many people were making too much money off of YouTube.
you see,
Yeah, I mean, you have some people who became millionaires just from AdSense.
I guess that's why they're making it a little bit more difficult now.
They're
Like
making
you
it
have to
difficult.
really
I mean, I
work
even got a
very hard.
letter. I got a letter from YouTube, and they were like, "If you don't start posting videos and get your subscribers up, we're going to take your monetization." That's basically what the email stated.
Oh,
So I was like, "Well, you can go and take it since I'm not going to do that."
yeah.
That's not what what I first created the YouTube for. Now, what I really first
Mm-hmm.
created the YouTube for was to share my
Yeah.
life. But my
Oh,
brother, he's a police
yeah.
officer, and he told me not to because I was in a
Yeah.
foreign country, and my husband was in the military, and he was like, people in foreign countries, they, especially in Iceland and different things, there are different groups, and they don't really care for Americans, and you don't want to
Oh,
be putting yourself out there like that, especially if you're going to be leaving off base and stuff like
yeah.
that. So he made me think twice about doing it.
Mm.
So
I
that's how
see.
I just started posting AdSense on my YouTube.
Oh,
Like, little product placements and stuff. And
oh,
I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing that because I don't want to have some type, because most of the times if I'm coming back to United States back then, it was like in 2000, 2001. YouTube was really new back then. Um,
oh. Yeah,
my
I think
kids
it
were
was created in 2000. What? Wait, is YouTube not 2005?
no 2001. It was right after MySpace. MySpace was getting ready to leave, and YouTube was coming on.
Really? I thought YouTube was
No,
created in
because I signed up for MySpace, and then MySpace started warping into YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in Iceland when YouTube came along. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Let
was
me
in
see.
Iceland when YouTube came along.
Yeah,
And
it's
my
2005, February 14th,
Okay, then I
2005.
was then I take that back. I was on MySpace with the ad placement. And then
Yeah,
YouTube came
it's
around,
an
and
American
MySpace,
online video
yeah,
sharing platform owned by Google. Yeah,
MySpace warped into MySpace. Do you remember MySpace?
I heard about it, but I don't think I was ever on that. So
Yeah.
I know that they
Well,
always talk about MySpace. I
everybody,
think it was much of an American thing.
yeah, well,
Well, every time you hear MySpace, it's from Americans.
okay, so everybody on MySpace started
Yeah.
going to YouTube. So on MySpace, you didn't have to have like subscribers or anything to make money.
Oh.
But I
For
never
those of you
posted.
that are just coming, we've been live for over 3 hours. I've given the main gist, so we're just here, just chatting and whatnot. So if you really want to hear the gist and the back and forth between Justin Dean, people, and the expose going on, you have to watch this live stream from the beginning because we covered all of that. I played the voice note of Miriam Awolowo talking. We're waiting for Kim Baker to respond, and so many things we spoke about in here. We also listened to JD a little bit, listened to Cora a bit. So much we've done. It's 3 hours, 38 minutes. We're almost rounding up. So we're just chit chatting right now. And that's what we're doing. So if you're just coming in, don't forget to subscribe, give the live stream a thumbs up. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, so MySpace warps into YouTube. So on when you first get to YouTube, when they first
Yeah,
started, people were making really good money. They didn't have to all of this like the craziness and the
yeah.
anger and the hostility that you see on YouTube and the backbiting. None of this was going on because
Wow,
everybody was making money. I mean, you didn't have to do anything but post the ad. You was gonna make some money. They had no rules. There were
wow,
no rules. Like you could post whatever you want. There were no rules.
wow,
Um and let me see. It was just a couple of years ago when they started all of these rules and everything. Cause it really went on like this for a while.
wow,
And then I know one
wow.
day I just got an email telling me that I
Yeah.
could no longer make money from posting products or people advertising. So I was
Oh,
like, that's okay. So I just started watching YouTube and
wow.
and watching other people content. And that's it. So but like I say, no, after that, let me take that back. I started doing research. It used to be what is this person? I can't think of her name. Because I started doing research for her. She was a big content. She got to be like a really big content
Well,
creator
here on YouTube.
on YouTube. And I was doing research for her and she would pay me
Oh,
to do the research for her. And I would
wow,
give her the research. And she sold her YouTube channel. She
wow,
sold the name of her YouTube channel to somebody else. So I stopped
wow,
doing it. I stopped doing it at that time. So I haven't done research for anybody. And so I started working with Honor Society magazine. Like I'm in a Honor Society. So and they have the Honor Society has a magazine. So I do research for the magazine
wow,
now. So
wow.
so that's basically what I do. And I do a little bit of computer work. Like I said, I help my aunt's supervisor
Yeah.
because she's going to create her own platform because I think the United States, a lot of people probably don't know, but they have these grants and they're helping people if you want to start your own business.
Oh,
And she's creating some type of housing business. And so yeah.
ah,
Um
I
so I
see.
was yeah, so I was helping her do that, but she paid me for that. But like I say, I will get the documents and I'll show and I'll, record the video showing you step by step how to do Zoom. But like I say, I don't personally do Zoom that much, but it is a really good way to do YouTube from Zoom. For instance, if you want to like start doing a separate from a subscriber point of view, if you wanted to do a join page, and then you
Yeah.
have those peoples who pay you every month, and you would have like separate Zoom sessions for them because they're giving you some money, so you have to give them something extra. I can show
Ah,
you how to do that,
wow.
and I'll do that for you for free since I watch your page all the time.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm
So,
blessed.
thank you for letting me come on, and I'll tell anybody, YouTube is not that easy. All you have to do is have a Google account. That's it. You have a
Yeah,
Google
yeah,
account.
yeah. YouTube is not difficult.
You have a Google account. You can do YouTube. You can make
That's
your
true.
videos. Getting the subscribers is what's really hard, and that's why a lot of people went over to Facebook because all you have to do is have people click on your video on Facebook uh,
Yeah.
instead of having them actually follow you, and that's the way YouTube used to be. People would just click on you and you could get paid. You didn't have to actually have them subscribe or follow.
Yeah. That's true. It's just what maybe when you start, YouTube be something that you learn as you're going. All you need to do is just create the page first of
Well,
all,
see, I
and
don't
then
know all the new rules to YouTube. They have a lot of new rules now. Like, yeah,
yeah.
they have a lot of new rules to YouTube. So, and I don't think I would want to. I mean, to do a place that has so many rules to it, and plus, I'm not the content creator type. I'm going to get bored. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not the person that stick with something that long. I'm surprised I stuck with this one. This but I actually want to see what happens. I mean, I just can't stand JD. I cannot. I have a problem. I really I have a problem with I have a problem with a man. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to say a color, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with white people wanting to assert their superiority over black people, and especially when the person don't know the rules to the game and you know the rules
Yeah.
because you've lived in that place. So you know
Yeah.
the rules and you use your white privilege to take advantage
Yeah, of
of
that
this
person.
person. And to me, that is just too that's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. Just because you know the rules to the game, you know how to play it, and you know that that other person they don't. I felt really sorry for Cora, especially when he goes to Meta and get the protection of image rights. When she thought after the divorce and they had cleared her and they gave her the right to record her kids, she was like, "Oh, it's over with." Any sane person would have thought that. You
Yeah.
actually have to be a diabolical person to
Yeah, that's
go
to
and do
things
what he
like that.
did. To go in, and I don't think he thought of that. See, that's where Kim comes in. I don't think JD thought of that. See, somebody told him he's not that smart.
If
He
he's
didn't think
surrounded by
of that.
100 women in his WhatsApp group, of course, someone told him.
Somebody told him that. He did not think of that on his own. And Crystal did not think of that. The only person I know who would have thought of that is the person who got the PI for him, the private investigator.
So you think it's Kim?
Yeah, I know it's Kim because when she said in the interview, she
Yeah.
said he has access to all of her information. Well, he has access to all of her information because your PI investigated her, and that is something that a PI does. He goes in and gets people information to give it to the person who's
Yeah.
who hired him, and you handed it over to JD. And she's holding on to this stuff because basically she has stalked Core, and that is criminal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You
It,
know.
it this whole thing, we're just going to see how this plays out. What I want us to just do is to wait for what she's going to post. If she's going to post anything, I'm still looking at Facebook. I don't see any recent posts from her, you know, and I don't know. It's already 11 p.m. my time. Maybe by the time we wake
Oh,
up tomorrow, I don't know if she's going to drop another video. But what I'm expecting Miriam Awolowo to do, actually, I'm looking at the both of them. I'm looking at Kim's page, and because I want Kim to come out. Oshi, Oshi. I want Kim to actually post about Miriam, and I want Miriam to also post the receipts. Let her post the screenshots so we can see who and who was in that WhatsApp group and what did Kim Baker say that she came on and she told us that she was only there for few minutes and few hours on the other one. When we read all the comments, then we will find out what really happened, you know.
Thank you so much. I'm about to drop down. Thank you so much, and you will expect the information next week. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you,
You're
Queen. God
welcome.
bless
Bye bye.
you. Thank you. Okay, so y'all, like I was saying, we came in this evening to discuss about the interview that Kim Baker, the supporter of JV, did. And then Miriam saw someone shared it to Miriam, and Miriam Awolowo came out and said she lied. So we covered all of that from the beginning. And then towards the end, I dropped the link and we're just chatting. Okay, so all of what you're hearing us talking about here was just us chatting because we had already finished the main important conversation that we needed to cover. That being said, I want to say thank you to everyone that came in here. Thank you, Ron M. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you, Nina Edward. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you, Sheba. God bless you. Thank you to Royal D. Royal D was up here also. Thank you. God bless you. And let me see. Christina Feluju was here with us. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Sheba, you said you want to be a content creator. You already, if you're commenting here, I feel you already have your YouTube channel. So what you need to do, sorry, you already have a Google account. And if you have a Google account, you already have with YouTube. You just have to go in, create your YouTube channel, put a profile photo. But before you do all of that, I would say you get a little notebook or pick up your laptop, your tablet, or something. And first of all, write down the type of content you want to create, okay, what niche you want to go into, or just try to explore the stuff that you like. You can actually, when you're starting out YouTube, you can go from one niche to the other until you find the main one that you feel comfortable and you think is easy. Let it be something that you enjoy the content, creating content about. That would be it. For example, if it's celebrity gist, if it's content creators reaction, or whatever else you feel you want to, go ahead and just start little by little. If you're feeling kind of shy, some people are shy, camera shy. If you don't want to show your face in the beginning, you can do that. When you get comfortable, then you can go ahead and start showing your face. That's a good way to just start. But stop the procrastination. If you've made up your mind you want to start creating content, just do it. Okay, you already have a Google account, you're commenting on other content creators live streams and videos on YouTube, so it's easy for you to start up your own, because I feel everybody have got something to share with the world. If it's vlogs you want to make, it's travel vlogs, or you want to do sit down videos, pranks, anything you want to do, just go ahead and just start. That's what I'm going to say to you, Sheba. Uh, let's see. Okay, so I've said thank you to Ron M. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I've said thank you to Nina Edward. Who else was here with us? Mm. Elizabeth was here with us. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Um, let me see. Who else joined us today? I'm just scrolling through the chat to say thank you to everyone. Christine Kakumba was here with us. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you, Christine. Christine. Um, go back up to see. Whipping Stick was here with us. Thank you so very much, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you. Um, who else was here? Karin Della Roca. Karin was here with us also. Karin, thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you. Um, okay, so I've said thank you to Royal D and Ron M. Lady Money Roll. Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you so much. Griffith June was also here. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Griffith, I don't know if you're a female or a male, so thank you so much, ma'am or sir. Um, who else was here with us? Let's just go through the chat before we leave. Uh, anyone else? Okay, so that's all. The other people didn't comment. So if I didn't say your name, that's because you did not drop a comment. And if you don't drop a comment, um, I will know who you are. I just know that you're here watching me, and I know most of you love to just sit back and watch, and that's okay. I say thank you to each and every one of you. God bless you immensely. It's been 3 hours, 54 minutes, so we're almost going on 4 hours. This is similar to our last live stream when we're doing the other analysis too, that we're up for 4 hours. I think that was yesterday. It's a public holiday over here, so I'm trying to just push in as much content as I can. And yeah, so like I said, I'll still keep my eyes open, ears open, you know, and I'm trying to see where this is going. Is Kim going to speak? Although she's saying she has a court case on Monday, um I'm hearing it's Crystal versus Kim. Let me see if someone is going to post about it. If we get enough information, then I'll probably make a video on that. But then let's see after Monday if Kim is going to speak about it. But I'm still waiting. Is Kim going to respond? Because this is enough. This is a lot of allegations also level that she was the one that did the things that she said on that interview. So we're also waiting for Miriam Awolowo, JD will most definitely post something or say something. So there's always something. So I'll see you all later. God bless you all. Have a blessed, fantastic Sunday. Um, and what else? Is there anything else I want to say? Okay, if you've not subscribed to the didn't have to palio. If you've not sorry, I'm multitasking, talking to my little one and doing this. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, turn on notification. Royal D is also a content creator. Subscribe to Royal D, turn on your notification. Who else is here? Sheba, you've not created your own channel. So when you create your channel, we'll give you your shout out. Who else is here? Is Nina a content creator? I always say, if you're a content creator, when you're in here, please let us know so we can give you a shout out. So subscribe to Royal D, turn on notification. Oyoyo's World. Yeah, Oyoyo's World is not here today, but yeah, she is a content creator. So that's Oyoyo's World. Subscribe to her channel and turn on notification. Okay, so yeah, who else that covers the story? I've not mentioned their name now. So thank you also very much, and I will see you all on the next one. I don't know what's going to be next, but trust me, once we see it, we will be here to dissect it and analyze it together. Okay, as this drama is playing out, let's also be talking, because if you don't, and then it seemed like evil is going to prevail, and the wrong narrative that these people are putting out there is going to be the real narrative, because that's going to be the only narrative that is out there in the street. So let's just keep calling them out in all the BS that we see them doing. Okay, so thank you also very much. God bless you, and good night from my side. Okay, it's past 11, almost 12 midnight. All right, thank you also very much. God bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And I'm out. Subscribe and turn on your notification. Thank you so very much. Let's get this channel to 3,000 subscribers. We can do it. We can. Okay, we're already at 2.5, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go.